Toycat, and today I am on the Superflat survival world. You all know, and you all know, love, well, I mean, you might know it, you might love it, or this might be a first episode, but let's assume you like it, because here's the wonderful thing we're doing today that we haven't been able to do till just yet. We now have iron golems that spawn in, which means we have a ready and available source of iron. All I have to do is, in this case, I can literally fight him from up there. But I now have a ready and available source of iron that's going to start farming itself, if we start using campfires, that is. And that is amazing, because we now, this resource, which used to be so hard to get, can now be gotten in huge quantities. Also, apparently the iron golems fight slime, so we could probably use that to our advantage too. I don't know why this iron golem can't fight slimes, but still, you see how many slime blocks we're getting? Just see just how wonderful this is going to work for us. And you know what getting this amount of iron is going to mean? It means we can finally get enchantments. We can't make enchantment tables because there's no diamond, you know, like the physical resource itself. And there's also no access to obsidian, but we can make an anvil. And if we can make an anvil, we can put enchantments on, say, our swords. We can also actually just craft brand new swords. There's so much we can do now. It's incredible. We've skipped straight from wood all the way up to diamond enchanted tools, and now we're going back down to iron to finish off the set, and I can't tell you enough about how excited I am. So first things first, we need to improve the efficiency or the effectiveness of this farm. Right now, as you can see, it is technically a farm, but I mean, it doesn't actually, like, it's not any amount automatic. It's only a farm in the sense that we have a spawning platform that will always spawn an iron golem every minute or two, but that's not really enough, is it? So we need to go a step further than that, and then we need to farm iron until we have enough for an anvil, and let's say a few other things we care about, and then things get exciting. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. By the way, Bombi5, thank you so much for becoming a channel member, the 368th. They ask how I got diamond. I traded with a villager. Honestly, for a lot of worlds, trading with villagers can be better. So, for lots of things. But yeah, as you can see, now that we have a proper working farm, one of the things I want to do is remove all of this, just, what do we even call this, infrastructure around here that's just causing all sorts of issues. Also, what I want to do is I want to make sure, I want to take full advantage of the buckets I have, and I want to start flooding this place with water the way that it's meant to be done. So yeah, we're going to do that as well. It's going to be a lot of work, but the end result will hopefully be worth it. Also, yeah, the number of slimes just surrounding this golem, very funny. But yeah, we're just going to finish him off while he's inside the boat. Because down here, oh my gosh, just so many slimes. I think they're taking up the mob spawn cap, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, working out what to do about all these slimes is going to be a fun thing. I think the simple answer is we'll just shovel out the area later, or cover it in half slabs, or we could cover it in all sorts of other things. But again, for now, let's stay focused here. I'm having a very... Also, good to see your cat joining from all the way on the other side of the... I mean, not the other side of anything, really. But joining, really appreciate it. Good to see you. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to place in each of these corners little blocks like this, and then as long as we okay, oops, need to not have that be true, then basically the water is going to flow into the center. However, you might be astute enough to notice that, like, wait a minute, it's still going to keep flowing in there, so that's why we're going to place water blocks every other block, just like so, and it's going to cause the water to just kind of spread more and more and more. And then eventually, if we do this enough, we'll start to make infinite sources, which we can then use to make more. Cover the air in slime blocks, that'll keep them away, says Ivar JD. It actually upsets me that a slime block doesn't count as a partial block for the sake of stopping mob spawns. Also, hey Toycat, I almost never, almost not making no live streams because of my work and my wife's health problems. Here's my chance to say Toycat is yes. I'm sorry to hear about your wife's health problems. I hope that all works out at some point soon. But as far as the, you know, like what makes it to the stream, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for making it. I hope that everything goes wonderfully in your life. Everything, I say. And I hope you're having a good day. Also, look, here's something we haven't been able to do till just now. We can now make an if we can stay close enough to our crafting table, we can make an iron axe. Look at that. We have an actually decent axe. No more wooden axes, chat. Yeah, I can't get over it. I really can't get over it. Gilded Blackstone drops gold nuggets. You didn't need the thunderstorms, says Thomas Tran. My favorite thing about these live streams is it's justified my, you know, I think I said this before, and a lot of people are like, I don't know, like, I try to have an inherent trust of human beings. On the internet, you need to suspend, or at least know the limits of that. And one of the limits of trusting strangers on the internet, as I'm sure you can work out from just saying that, is that, like, yeah, people on the internet will just say things. You know, I'm starting to think that we don't rigorously peer review our findings first before posting them on an internet live stream. But yeah, I think that's why, like, you know, like that's why regular chatters and people we recognize, or even members, right? People who have some incentive to, like, not be saying random things are going to be much better off in that way. Working out who you can trust and who you can't. It's important in all aspects of life, but I feel as though it's, like, especially important on live streams where you're doing something like this. Also, where did that baby villager come from? I feel as though that's actually a big problem. Oh, there's not been another golem spawn either. I worry that that baby villager has somehow messed up the entire village. Do we have to just murder him? Is that what it is? Can we just murder the villager? Is that going to cause us issues if we do? That's very frustrating. That's very frustrating. So, I LTN the goat. So yeah, now I'm going to make myself some lovely slabs. But yeah, it's, I guess it's intense sometimes, being on the internet and seeing just the full, unabridged wrath of random words that will come from people's mouths. But I guess there's, you know, maybe that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Anyway, speaking of things that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, it's very frustrating to see that we've got an iron farm working, and then immediately it started not working afterwards. But it's still gonna be fine. We're gonna work this all out. So the reason we're placing the water all around the edges here, I'm sure you can work it out if you look, is because of the fact that we need to make a way for iron golems to be guaranteed to. Also, this. Okay, let's work it out. Also, how did you get gold? Says Clips Channel Minecraft. How did I get gold? Indeed. Okay, so the way I got. Okay, you know, actually, thank you very much for the tip. The answer, if you want to, like, see it, is in my 100-day recap. But the simple answer as to how I got gold is we killed piglins. Zombified piglins can't spawn in the overworld except when they can. So much for so much iron. Hello, everyone says Primo Draconis. Yeah, right, like, we just made an iron farm, and then within the first few minutes, literally we're 7 minutes in, and we've already broken it beyond belief. But that's fine. We'll get it working again. It might involve the murder of... Oh, wow, he's grown up now. It might involve a bit of villager murder, but it's going to be totally fine. But yeah, the bigger priority for me is probably getting rid of all these slimes. We can work on that as we go. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of water blocks being placed around here. Hopefully the end result. Okay, there we go. Now we've got enough that we can start placing around here. So we can start making the infinite sources. So we can have the water. Oh, this block is one block too far forwards. We could put water in there, I guess. That wouldn't be that big of a downside. Yeah, we'll remove that block. Place... Oh, yeah. I don't even know what's happening here, honestly. You know what? We had it so good, and then we didn't. Also, words can be trusted if they have... Words can be trusted if they have 20 pesos, says Infinity Warrior. See, right, that is actually true. Because if you lie and you're... You know, like... There is more of an incentive not to tell the truth when you have something at stake for not. You know, it's a weird part of human psychology. But it makes sense that, like, yeah, you're more likely to lie when there's no disincentive for doing so. And, yeah, I know. I think about a lot the systems that, like, make us be good or not to each other, right? Like, why are we sometimes really, really nice people? Because some people say, like, oh, humanity is good, or humans are evil. But the real answer is that, like, sometimes we seem to be very good, and sometimes we manage to be the opposite of good. How is it that it's so variable and depends on the experience? And I think it's based on, like, the scenario you put humans in that depend it. Drown the baby villagers so trade prices stay low. Yeah, no, that was my that was my concern. Like, also, actually, better idea. We'll have him. Oh, perfect. We don't even need to drown him, chat. I've got a problem solved right here, and that'll give me a zombie villager. Oh, wait, and then we just have to get him. Okay, let's keep the zombie villager alive. There we go. And now he won't despawn because he was converted, right? Maybe. Oh, no, don't die. Yeah, I'm gonna trap him in a hole. I'm gonna test my own theory. Okay, so we'll just get him in this hole right here. It's a little bit harder to get a zombie villager in a hole. There we go. Let's see if he stays in there. I think because he traded... And now, because the baby villager's dead, now we should start having iron golems spawn again. And because we've got the water up here, they'll flow right into our little trap. There's a lot more we have to do to make sure the cats don't get trapped in there and clog it up. But for now, we're just making the farm a tiny bit more automatic. Also, Angela Van Kumpenhout, thank you so much for remembering. It's good to see you. Good to see you again. I appreciate it. Welcome to 369. Also, just in case you're curious, you know, I wanna. No, I don't. I won't address it. I think. Like, there's this funny urge of, like, when there's a lot of people saying something wrong, the urge to correct it is this, like, innate human thing we have that I think I'm going to try and, like, unlearn during this one stream. If you say something crazy and wrong, I'm not going to answer it. If you want to ask a question, you know, maybe we can work with that. But just, like, wild assumptions, let's not even. Let's not even. That's my new life strategy on this one. No, I've had a good day today, in case you're asking, chat. I know you're not asking, but you should be asking. Wow, it's rude. We show up here every week, and you're not even going to ask how I'm doing first. At least by me.
Your whimsical determination of this series and chat topics have helped in a rough time of mine. I am new to Minecraft, but Toy Cat is yes, and this
hey,
lol.
Torsten, thank you so much for the massive tip. It really means a lot to me, and I'm glad that you like the series. I like to. You know, talk about more than Minecraft while we play Minecraft. And, like, you know, occasionally people will say, like, we'll stick to Minecraft. And it's good to hear that for every one of those comments, we have one like yours. That's a reminder that we don't have to. Also, 370 members. That is really cool. So we have 2 spots right here that theoretically iron golems could stand in. But because of the fact that they're bigger than that size, it's not going to be an issue. Also, oh god. Oh, okay, well, I killed him. Chat, I'm so uncoordinated when I play Minecraft now, and it's a little embarrassing that just happened, but it's fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little box around here, right, to stop the iron golems from getting out, and from slimes to getting in, I guess. So we'll make some half slabs, or regular slabs. They're not half slabs. They're already a slab by themselves. A half slab would be a quarter slab, so I know, thank you. But if we make some slabs, we should be able to do that, because a golem is 3 blocks tall. Yeah, it's crazy. The farmers genuinely stopped working. In the time since I started today's episode, the farmers stopped working. I hope we can get it back to normal soon, huh? So we'll make a lovely 3x3 square around here. And then what you do is we'll replace the campfire into this hole over here, and then that way we can have the water kind of flow around into it. And so now all of the cats end up in here, and then I don't know, drown to death or something. Toy Cat, will the items burn in the fire? I don't know why it's true, but campfires don't burn items. Like, it's clearly a fire, right? But I guess it will burn. It'll burn me as a player. Look at this. I am burning to death right now, but then I'm not. But items don't burn on fires, which is weird when you think about it. But it's how things be. So, with that said, yeah, we hope that golems start to spawn again. If they don't, I actually don't know what the plan is. Do we have more looms on me? I don't. I've got this one loom. Maybe I should replace this one loom in the correct place and everything will work like normal again. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. It's a budget magma block, says Beowulf. Exactly. We have no access to magma blocks right now, so having this is going to be perfectly fine. In my opinion. By the way, 370 members. We're 30 away from the goal now. I can't believe how close we're getting. You never checked the Wandering Trader's trades? I believe we did last time. I should confirm. Oh, he's got kelp. And he's also got rooted dirt. I don't know how bad I actually care about rooted dirt. I'll grab a couple. You know, it looks kind of quirky, right? Like, ooh, look at my rooted dirt blocks I've got over here. Yeah, we'll just place those down, just to be fun. And then we'll also grab that kelp. Kelp is going to be a big game changer. Also, the bucket of hopfish is going to be fun. So, I have an inventory management problem. I know, chat. Don't worry. That's my life. I always have inventory management issues. So we'll buy kelp. And then I used all my emeralds that I should have used to buy a bucket of hopfish. Well, oopsie. And I don't really need cyan dye and brain coral blocks. So we're all good. So I'm going to go plant these kelp now, somewhere deep below the sea. I think it will grow by itself slowly. And by deep below the sea, I mean my deepest sea in this world is just over here. And yeah, we're gonna be good. You can get roots if you bone mill rooted dirts. Ah, there we go. Get myself some new blocks. Can you replant kelp? I hope not. I mean, I hope so. Also, just look how messy this thing looks from the side. Like, you can see the villagers, like, do you see that in the distance there? The villagers, like, going down below the structure. There's a lot going on here, but we're going to be working on it today. I'm looking forward to finally getting some big expansion on the world done, because now we have enchantments, we can really start to buy the tools that we need to make this happen. It's fun is what I'm saying. It's going to be a lot of fun. But first things first, inventory management. You're always telling me to do this. I'm going to finally do this for you. Including Rust, Carp, and Pals, by the way. 371st channel member. Thank you so much for becoming a toy kitten, as I believe we do call it. Welcome to the coolest of the cat of clubs. I guess I've got 2 extra beds that I should store around somewhere. Yeah, I guess for now we'll just throw them in there, because I'm not going to need these beds randomly. I'll keep one on me so I can move it around my world. Then I'm going to put my mud away in... Shouldn't go in here, but it's going to go in here anyway. And my sand needs to go somewhere. And my wood, and, you know, it's a lot of... It's weird, because a lot of my inventory management just stems from, like, blocks not being in the place that they probably should be. We'll put the mangrove away in here. We'll collect all the buckets up again. And then we'll put the tropical fish in this little collection. So, what's the drink for the day? Mr. Meowington, says Mark Jackson. Can I tell you the dumbest thing? I was having sleep issues like a while ago, and I was drinking Pepsi, and I didn't even realize that like 0-calorie drinks could have caffeine in, because you know you don't really think about caffeine very often, or I don't think about caffeine very often, and that's why I'm dumb and an idiot. And so I've got myself, apparently it's a separate variant called Pepsi Max no caffeine, and oh, you can't see no caffeine because it's green screened out, but it says no caffeine. You gotta trust me. And I got some lemons because you know what makes everything taste better? Citrus fruit. For real, the reason that people get scurvy is that they don't eat enough of it. And so it's a basic beverage, but it'll do for the heavy day of work we've got up ahead. But yeah, here's the crazy thing. Sleep issues, try a crap holiday mattress. Man, one of my like goals in life is to not be constrained by like I want to be able to sleep on bad mattresses. Buying a good mattress yourself is just ensuring that you'll never be able to sleep on anyone else's mattress. So always have a terrible that's not actually the advice I follow, but it should be. Okay, so there's still no iron golems, by the way. We've worked out a way to get cats down there and into a hole. Oh, actually, that didn't work at all. We worked out how to trap cats into a hole. But yeah, my plan is to do something a bit more useful than trap cats. I want to get iron golems spawning again. And so what do? We place this down. We see where the sparkles come from. We confirm. Is it coming from over here? I don't see any sparkles. I don't think it's likely that it's coming from over there, though. Although we wouldn't be able to see if it was because of the situation. You see anything, chat? Also, I think we just got... So should we place this here just in case? Because I think I saw some particles there. I could be going crazy, though. I don't see it coming from either side. So that's now that's the next question. Oh god, not this again. Oh no. Oh, and now okay, so I think the issue is this baby villager is spawning in. Okay, so what do we do about... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill another villager. We're gonna make sure he drowns. Just throw him right in the water over there. Just in the water is where you're gonna go. For now, we'll just put blocks there and there. And once the baby villager drowns, they're gonna breed and they're gonna make another one. This time, though, just to play things safe, I can't believe that we got 10 pieces of iron and we're already having to troubleshoot this. But the next time that a baby villager spawns, we're gonna make sure that he has a job site and also that he can't get out. Because this is how he's getting out, clearly. Also, oh, that was in there, I think. So now we go to sleep. We hope that the baby villager drowned overnight. Toy cat drowned the child to extract resources from indigenous village. Not even incorrect. And there we go, he's gone. I think. Yeah, we got a cat in a boat over here. Oh, look, the cat had a kitten. That's very cute. But so now that the baby villager is dead, theoretically, we should have iron golems spawning again. Theoretically. Oh, no. Did we really manage to get an iron farm that worked for that long? And then it immediately... Is it because I think it's because I've been punching the golems, maybe? Do the villagers not like that? Check for the sparkles from the top of the hole. Yeah, that might be the move. In fact, do we have any more string? We don't. Oh, but you know how I can get string to make more shepherd stands? I'm sorry, chat. Look away. Look away. You're not gonna like this one. This is my string source. So we just have to kill a couple of cats. Villagers don't care if you kill their cats, which I think is a bit of a weird thing. But, yeah, we kill the cats, we get their string, and then we craft another one. Because if you look, we only have like 16 of these looms active. And theoretically, we need to have 20. Like, we need a minimum of 15, but we want to have 20. And so, yeah, that could be a real issue for us. I have a suspicion of what's causing it to work, not to work, but I don't know. Cats drop string? Yeah, cats drop string because they like to play with it, you know, like yarn balls. Honestly, Minecraft is, modern day Minecraft is all about the hidden facts inside the game that they're trying to teach you about via the weird mechanics. If that makes any sense, and I don't think it did the way that I said it. Also, I can't believe that I managed to make an iron farm and it happened to be on a slime chunk again. Very frustrating. But yeah, now we're going to kill this cat over here. Okay, no string. Come on. So cat shepherds can't work in the rain. That's why it's not working. But it's not raining. Also, shepherds can work in the rain. It's damn it! No, I fell for the trap. I responded to the comment that was not true. See, yeah, it's with enough input. Like usually when people say something, it's like, yeah, my goal is to be helpful. But with enough input, the value of it all drops very quickly to like near zero, right? Because the number of people who are going to be, you know, incorrect is going to increase in that. Especially when you're doing something niche that normally people have done before. Let's build some iron golems to get more iron. Now, Edgelord Ultimate, that is a good idea. That's a good idea if I've ever heard one, right? Shepherds working in the rain is why you chose shepherds in the first place. Haha, says Ryan Hibbs. Yeah, right. I was thinking to myself, like, I mean, you can't shepherd in the rain, can you? That's just not how it works. Then I realized, oh yeah, you totally can. That's very much a thing that you can do. Anyway, we're gonna take this guy, give him some lovely trades, all the way in. Also sell some of our wheat, throw the rest in here maybe. And yeah, now we should be able to buy some extra things, should we need to. And then we're gonna get some food sorted now too. What do you think we should do for food, chat? We're so close to just being able to make the very primo stuff. So you know what? We're gonna hold out. I'm gonna buy some bread or something. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. We should just the cheaper option. Like as much as I love my pumpkin pies, I think the more affordable option. Damn it! Really need to work on this system that I have because they hide in the corners. Like they make it very hard to trade with themselves. Aha! There we go. So yeah, we can get six breads for 1 emerald, or we can get how many pumpkin pies? Oh, it's 4. So I'd say this is actually still worth buying them. Did you just kill the cat, SMH? I hate to tell you, but I did just kill the cat. You can shake your head all you like. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. This is because shepherd loves capitalism. Murder cows and use the campfire. Oh yeah, I have a campfire. Yeah, of course. That would have been the smarter idea. Ah, it's fine. Can we go see Bark? Bark, bark, bark. We saw Bark. He was chilling next to the villagers. He was having a good day there. He's not going to be murdered because he's my cat. Just to be clear here. So yeah, we're gonna make. Oh, I should have got string while I was there. We're gonna make another loom, and we're gonna hope that solves everything. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I mean, how could it not solve all my problems? And then we're also going to place a bunch of these blocks on the corners. I don't know if this helps, but it does have an aesthetic to it, does it not? Oh yeah, look at that. So just like... Yeah, I kind of like this. I don't know why. And then if we wanted later, we could place slabs along the top as well. Actually, those look better than this, so we could do that as well. Hi, I got to take part in democracy. We'll properly join when I'm done. Man, I voted at 10 a.m. today. What were you doing at that time, Kit Kat? Yeah, today there are elections in the UK. They're not like national, let alone international issues, but they're, you know, like it's local elections are important. Decides, you know, something about buses and bins, maybe. Exciting things. You know, things that are actually very important, if we're being totally honest. I should have made a tweet like, go vote. Now people won't see their favorite Minecraft YouTuber on board of democracy, and they'll think, wow, guess I don't care then. So yeah, I think we should go get some string. I don't know where all the rest of my looms went, but clearly they're gone now. So many people have so much wrong advice. It's rather astounding at times. I think it is a useful. It's useful to like have this happen. You know, like it's being open to, you know, the advice of strangers is something that is a dangerous thing on the internet sometimes. So it's useful to see that. It's useful to have a real proper experience. Where do I keep my string, by the way? Toycat doesn't care about democracy. Toycat is clearly pro-censorship. Exactly. That is clearly the case here. So yeah, we're gonna place down a few more workstations. If you somehow get enough stuff to make a flying machine and push some grass into unloaded chunks at the right height, would villagers be able to generate, says Pedro. What did I just read out? Sorry, none of that absorbed into my brain. Okay, so let's jump over to here and let's do it. Let's make ourselves 2 more looms. Okay, wait, where are the looms at? Do I have the resources for it? There they are. Okay. Honestly, using crafting tables while you're in water, not a smart decision, all things considered. But now we're going to place down another loom right here. And we're going to see who that sparkle's for. Yeah, we might have to go above them to work this one out correctly. Perhaps, but no cobble for the pistons. You can never build a flying machine. No stone equals no pistons. Yeah, it's the tragic reality. I don't see any green sparkles, chat. Do you? So I'm gonna assume it's on the other side. Although if it is, there's not much I can do about that either, to be honest. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're gonna try and jump over there. Pro tip: boat parkour. Didn't work for me, but we could have. You have so much of my respect from doing this challenge. I broke down after 2 iron ingots and decided to switch over to Skyblock. What I like about this challenge, though, is the kind of purity over Skyblock to some extent. Is that, okay, we're going to be careful. Is there... Oh, you can see there are green sparkles down there. So there are more villagers in this hole than I think there are work sites we can physically support. Let's see, actually. Oh, no, there's this one block here. We've got a 12th block and maybe a 13th back here. No, this is the last workstation we can fit in there, so let's go. So that's another villager that's just been connected to a worksite. So now, hopefully, that brings us back up to iron golem spawning rates. I'm worried it doesn't, though. So now we'll try again. We'll see if this next one has green sparkles in there. I don't see any. I really don't see any. We'll check in that one, though. No, I'm not seeing it there either. I guess we wouldn't be able to see it very well through that one. So if you can get lightning to stick a cow and feed mushrooms, you can get it. Okay. I thought it was a cow too, by the way, but I realized it was a mushroom. That was one of my embarrassing mistakes. One of many embarrassing mistakes that we're being brutally honest with ourselves. But it was a mistake that we made. So yeah, why is it not working? What do you think changed? I think it's something to do with the baby villager, right? There were sparkles the second time. Did you really see sparkles? That's interesting. Interesting how we have different perception on the same reality. Okay. So right now, yeah, I think honestly, given this area has so few work sites, we could just place and remove this anyway, and it wouldn't be a massive detriment. So let's just do it. And let's hope that a villager takes that up. I'm sure they didn't, but we'll remember that's the one that we can take next. If there are more villagers than beds, iron farms stop working. I have heard that's true, but if we place down another bed, that also allows for another villager to spawn, which is not what we want, right? So it's a fun chicken and egg style problem. Yeah, I guess, okay, let's place down the bed, and let's see what it results in. Does it glow green? It does not. So it's not related. So we're going to punch that just so they don't have any ideas of breeding, making children. Yeah, the baby makes sense, but... Huh. I guess... Thank you, by the way, for Durandi for the $5 tip. Yeah, I've made a string farm, but I've not made as much progress on the actual... You know what, that's fine. You know what, we can make multiple types of progress, it's fine. So now we're gonna craft ourselves a campfire, because that is my source of fuel, but also of pain. And if we place the campfire in this little hole down here, like there. Oh, it just puts itself out because I'm an idiot. How do we... Oh, we're gonna place like a sign or something here, I guess, like a button. So let's place a button just above it, over here. And now there is no water at the very bottom here. And they can burn to death instead. Also, these live streams always help me study. Thanks, Toy Man. You know what? No, thank you. See, look at this. This area has absolutely no water in it, despite the fact that it's underwater. Now we have a campfire that we've just picked up. Oh, we didn't pick up the campfire. We picked up charcoal. It's fine. How the villagers breeding without food, says Fixed Sand. I gave them a lot of excess food because they weren't breeding. And I guess they're using it to spite me by having children. You know I don't agree with children, Mr. Villagers. So why do you insist on having them? So let's make some sticks. Let's make a campfire. And now if we place a campfire into this corner, as you can see, the campfire stays lit. And so now all of the iron golems stay on this campfire, but all of the other ones go down here. We need to then make a series of hoppers or something to pick up the iron ingots. Honestly, yeah, we need to raise this up anyway. Yeah, because we're gonna want to have hoppers below all of this. I think it does start to break. So I can't 9 months off making love a baby. I mean, the baby makes sense, but putting a log in the water makes the water waterlogged. That is technically correct. It is my favorite type of correct. Yeah, I think if I okay, so we're gonna place we're gonna buy one of these just so we have one, right? Like, important to have the item in the collection. And then I think we're gonna move the button to be on the side of these blocks instead. Or we could just place a second button, honestly. It doesn't really make a difference. If we place a button there instead, now it still flows into there. But we could place our campfire one block. Oh, look, there we go. It's already producing string. Oh, it's also producing my pain. You know, I should have seen this coming, really, shouldn't I? Okay, so I need to make a way out of this for me. Which I guess we'll do with, like, a ladder. Yeah, well, instead of placing a button here, we'll place a ladder here. And then that's how we'll do this. Okay, this is very painful to watch, but I hope we're working it out. Iron tree farm coming, anvil stems. I can't believe that it stopped working, and I still haven't fixed it, by the way. Like, where are the iron golems? Why aren't they spawning? You could farm charcoal by breaking campfires. Yeah, so that's actually what I can do. It's if I'm going to be placing a lot of torches, as I was going to place a lot of lanterns. That was going to be my fun goal, but obviously I can't. But the way I could do that once I have an enchanted axe is I can chop down 3 trees, make a campfire, break the campfire, and then I have free cut charcoal. It's an even more effective way, which honestly kind of works for survival players too, all things considered. Might be smarter than the alternative. Now we're going to... Okay, so we've still got the button down there, right? No, we don't. Where did the button down there go? Didn't I have one? On, like, this block over here? No, I didn't. Okay, so we place our button back over here. That button stays for now. Then we're going to place separately... we'll place another button over here. I don't know. Then we're separately going to... we're separately going to go ahead and we're going to place a ladder. Oh, no. No, don't get me away from it. I don't know how many times I'm going to do this annoying crafting in water thing. But you better believe it's going to be more times than you'd hope. Okay, so now we have a way out of the hole if we get trapped in there. But also, cats will be trapped in, they'll slowly die. It's painful, but you know, what isn't painful? In today's economy. And so then we place slabs around these corners to stop cats from getting out. And boom. So yeah, this is very, very weird to me. Like, I'm hoping, by the way, in case you're curious as to why I'm just standing around, I'm hoping that when the baby villager grows up, because they did have a baby, I could confirm, but like, they almost certainly had a baby in my opinion. Let's go check. Is there a baby in there, chat? I don't see a baby, actually. In fact, I only see 2 villagers. Oh, like, there's more. I don't see as many as there should be. Do you think some despawned? Speed crafting while drifting into the water hole is an art. It really feels that way. I finished high school today as an adult.
Finished high school today. As an adult, I must start paying toy cat taxes.
What school did you finish on the 5th of May? You know, like, I'm happy for, you know, as a real tax-paying adult, congratulations. But like, what school is that? Not gilded, so they despawned. Oh, look at this. There's more cats in a boat up here. I think this is a sign we need to remove as much of this area as we can, by the way. Just like, you know, we can get rid of it. We can afford to do that now. Yeah, maybe we remove more of these blocks. I mean, it's not going to do anything. I'm fascinated by this. This is going to be one of those annoying problems to fix, but hopefully we can find the fix. We have to kill a baby cat, which is a bit monstrous of me. Oh, you can't. I literally can't kill the kitten in the boat. That's fun. Okay, well, there we go. He's going to go kill himself now. There's an angry shepherd. Yeah, there is a shepherd who keeps putting out those particles. Villagers angry? No golems if angry. They don't see angry to me. Yeah, I actually do think, though, because I punched the golems, like, when you do that, it really upsets a village, right? And so they're so upset that they're not spawning in golems, which doesn't make sense to me, because if, you know, like, they're upset that I killed their golems, so they're not going to make another one. It's like, surely you need to spawn in another golem to go fight me, which I could then go kill. But whatever. We'll remove the top blocks here, just in case they're relevant. And I guess we're going to work out how to make the village happier with me. Did this villagers have to be scared to spawn then? Yeah, you'd figure it would work the other way, but apparently if they're scared, they don't spawn in golems. I do believe that is true. British person commits genocide to gain resources. I love the non-stop series of potentially questionable titles from you there, Hexateron. Yeah, I can't believe anyone's finishing school today. That seems entirely insane. Okay, so these villagers don't seem angry to me. Maybe there is just one angry villager we have to cure by buying enough of his shears. But even then, I don't know, man. I don't know. Should we sell them some white wool? Shovel the grass so there's an option for stuff to spawn on the ground. Yeah, you can put a zombie in a boat near them to scare them. That's a, oh, damn it, no, see, done the same thing. That's a fun Java mechanic, sadly. See, I think shoveling underneath this place is the least I should do. Like not entirely, but like, as a large part. I don't think it's gonna help with the farm, but it'll stop mobs, it'll stop, slime spawning down here in particular. And it makes everything just a little bit more calm. Just rewatch the footage. The reason it's not working is because you did something wrong. Hope this helps. Thank you very much, Diluted Dante. Don't trade with them. That's a fun advice. But yeah, so basically, solving this is going to be a whole fun issue. And how about instead of doing that, we do the much more fun thing. Actually, under here, I think we could use this for our dripstone farm. Because there's water up there anyway. And I do want to, like, have some water. maybe we should take advantage. So yeah, we're gonna make everything wonderful right here. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I think at some point, either like my two theories right now are that for some reason one of the villagers unlinked from his workstation. Why would that happen? I don't know. Like oh, also we lost our rooted dirt. Oopsie. Let's bone mill the other one while we can actually, because apparently if we do that, oh no, it doesn't do anything. So I guess we'll buy some more rooted dirt now, so we have some for the museum. Just make sure we got that covered. Yeah, it's because you. So yeah, the theories right now are that the best theories we have are that either for some reason they linked to the wrong one, you know, one from that linked over there by accident, or one just unlinked from his villager site, or the alternative theory is an extra villager spawned in, and he's a baby, and there's more villagers than beds. The problem being, if we place down our bed, which we're going to need to do, if we place down our bed, we'd have the right number of beds to villager ratio, but if we did already have the right beds to ratio, and it was the first problem, then they're now just going to produce another villager, creating more problems. Because 75% of a villager's population have to be able to work. So, yeah, it's, I think it's going to be a little bit of a silly one, honestly. Yeah, there's also the possibility that we killed the iron golem and villagers don't like. In fact, let's just work it out. Villager Minecraft, I don't know, mechanics. Villager golem spawn bedrock. And then wiki. Okay, iron golem. Okay, tutorial iron golem farming. It's not going to be for bedrock though. It is going to be for bedrock. Spawning requirements. Village contains 20 beds. Check. The village contains at least 10 villagers. Check. You can even see them sparkling away at their workstations. 100% of the villagers are linked to a bed. See, if there's more villagers than beds, won't work. At least 75% of the villagers have worked at their workstation the previous day. Players within 80 blocks of the farm and 44 blocks vertically. Yeah, that's fine. There's at least one naturally generated or spawned iron golem for every 10 villagers in the village. The ratio of iron golems to village... So there was 2 iron golems earlier. We definitely already had 20 villagers. We might have had 21 though, and this bed might bring this up there. It's hard to be sure. There is a... Okay, so then there's a lot of mechanics. Is there a chance that there is... Is there... Let's see, like, villager popularity, right? Now let's go to that and see if that's a thing. Villager popularity Minecraft. Okay. So, reputation, popularity and mechanics stored per village. On the Bedrock Edition, curing a zombie villager gives you +10. And attacking a villager gives you -1. Attacking a... Oh, there we go, yeah. Killing a villager's iron golem gives you -5. A player's popularity does not reset on death, and a player cannot alter other players' popularity. Popularity is stored per village. A player cannot see what their popularity is, but an iron golem's attack the player means a player's popularity is -15 or less. Additionally, because popularity is stored per village, if the entire village is destroyed, any accumulated popularity, positive or negative, is eliminated. If a village is... Okay, so... Iron golems spawned by a village will be hostile towards a player who has a popularity score of -15 or less. So... Oh, it doesn't stop them from spawning. They'll just be immediately angry with me. So that isn't it. We know for a fact that it's not that we made them angry punching them. So we know that it's either the workstation issue or it's the bed issue. If it's the bed issue, then we place beds to fix it. But, again, problem being if it's not the bed issues, we're creating more issues by doing that with the workstation rule. If it's the workstation thing, I'm honestly confused. So yeah, reputation, the only way the reputation affects the spawning of golems is... Okay, so did you see that, by the way? There was green sparkles in there. That could have been random green sparkles, though. What if we place it here? Any green sparkles? This might even be surplus to, like... What do we do? What do we do, chat? You can put beds near it. You can't put beds near it, nor can you sleep in their beds. I'd remove your current beds, then replace them one by one until they stop linking. Yeah, I would say the bed issue is most likely not it, because if it was the bed issue, it'd be immediately solved right now. Oh, look, you can see the baby villagers in there. So when he grows up, he's going to get this 21st job site, and that's hopefully going to solve our problem. However, villager needs to be at eye level in beds. Have to be able to see them. Are you implying they can't see their beds? No, I think it's within 4 blocks. Anyway, so... Okay, so Ryan Hips, while you're here, if you know bedrock mechanics, so many people have told me I can't sleep in the villagers' beds, which doesn't make any sense because they're not going to be in them. So, but you know, is that correct? Am I the crazy one here? But yeah, as long as they're within a certain number of blocks of their beds, like vertically and horizontally, I think it's no issue. So I'm not going to be too concerned. Just murk one of the villagers. I was considering doing it with the baby. Might want to remove your bed just in case. See, but because there's a baby, I think my bed now does need to stay. Also, let's see if the cats stop. Like, obviously, I know I need slabs down here to make the cat farm part work correctly. But let's just confirm that, you know. Also, actually, let's break this, make this a crafting table. Always smart to do. And now let's make some slabs so we can place there and there and there and over here and, you know, just make a whole pretty place is what I'm saying. Wonderful. Okay, so Silent Whisperer recommends you break all your workstations and place them one by one, making sure every villager can reach their station. The thing is, we did that last week. We could do it again. I just, you know, is that going to magically yield better results? I don't know for sure that it is. And I guess if we know there's no babies on this side, we don't know there's no babies on this side. So if there is babies on this side, we want to let them out. And so we're going to break this. And we're going to see, are there babies? There's no babies. Perfect. So then we place it back. And we can see that they're pathfinding, I think. If you keep seeing the sparkles, the villagers are linking and linking again. It's... Okay, thank you, Eric. Maybe. I hope. I hope, thank you. Okay, so... but I liked the floating pillars. I liked that they were floating too. I think it worked. But I also felt like we weren't stopping enough villagers from despawning. So when this baby villager grows up, that will also be a potential fix for our problems. Yeah, it could be that because we have so many villagers, we have, make a big room at the bottom will fix everything. Let's look at both of these right now. And let's see what's happening. A reminder, green means that they've linked to a new workstation. And so if we see that happening a lot, then that is a sign something's going crazy. That's what was happening. The villagers are losing their workstations and linking to random workstations afterwards. I could see... By the way, this is why the technical side of Minecraft is just you know, like learning these sorts of mechanics and troubleshooting. It's like coding, right? Where you're like, well, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta make sure you do that so you can do this. So yeah, we're gonna place this over here. No green sparkles. So there isn't... Okay, we definitely have the same number of villagers as workstations, right? No, we have 19 looms. 12 over there and 7 over here. But we somehow have 20 villagers. So there's an unemployed villager in one of these holes. Right? Or we only had 20 villagers, including the baby. I'm not sure which one's true. I mean, I think you can sub it with a block above the villager's head so they can't bounce up and down like that. Ah, yeah, that'd be clever. Let's go up here. And let's place a slab. If that's going to be possible. I don't know if it is. Do you see Minecraft placing it and then going, actually, nah. Nah, homie. Aha! So now the villagers can't jump up and down as much. No, that doesn't stop them at all. I mean, it stops them as much, I guess. And then we'll do the same on this side. That could be something interesting. There's an unemployed villager and the one without babies is in corruption now. So obviously the unemployed villager by himself isn't causing all the world's issues. Yeah, if we stop them going so high. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on just spamming until it lets me place my block here. Ah, there we go. There is an opportunity. There we go. Great. And so, by the way, thank you very much for the tip. Spirit of Past. Villagers need to see their beds, so make an opening. Thank you for the tip, Spirit of the Past. I do believe they don't need to, like, they need to be at eye line with it. I don't think they need to be directly looking at it. I mean, if that is true, we could always, like, remove one of these. Yeah, let's remove it just for the test, right? Let's see what it does when we do. Now they can see their beds. Again, I don't think that solves the issue. Also, theoretically, there is an unemployed villager. I think him being mixed in there is the most likely. Do you see one, chat? You seeing a nitwit of any form? But yeah, I think that this is like the eyesight thing. Like, even though it makes sense because, like, you're like, well, villagers need to see their beds. In reality, they don't see their beds, they detect their beds. Why is Minecraft so strange? Good question. But yeah, is there an unemployed villager in there? If there is, I have no way of punching him, let alone seeing him. So yeah, huh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I can see the unemployed one, says Talonite. You've got better eyesight than me. I did an eye test today, by the way. Some concerning updates, but only for one of my eyes. It was like, actually, it was the quickest eye test I've ever done. You know, now that I think about it, probably should be concerned at just how quick it was. Like, they showed up 15 minutes late. We did it in 5 minutes. They're like, ah, here's a problem. Here's some eye drops we're gonna sell you, and okay, you gone. Okay, so eye test, how many eyes did they find? I think the easier way to do this would be using different job sites for each one, by the way. Villagers you haven't traded with can keep relinking with workstations. If you trade with them, they lock into one workstation. That's a good point. We could trade with all the villagers to make sure they're at the right workstation. That's a very dangerous game, though, because if they're not, it creates problems. Okay, so eye test. Did you revise for it? You know, I should have revised for it. Really. Put the looms on the sides. I think they make a even number of looms on both sides. Make a surplus. It won't harm you. You know what? Yeah, let's just place a ton of extra looms on the one side. What's it gonna do? You know? Can't hurt any more than I already feel hurt, right? Okay, so. Okay, grab some string. Should we grab this guy too? Man, we need to stop letting them out of here. This is... Also, do you see over there? Oh, those are bees. I was like, are those floating sheep? It's fine. I don't know how there are bees all the way over there, though, actually. That is a concern. See, how is it that zombies will despawn if you look at them the wrong way, but bees will just vanish off into the distance forever? The villager hole is difficult to look at on a psychological level. See, that is the sign that we as humans don't like putting other people that we know are also human in boxes. You made a kitten grinder, not an iron farm. Yeah, Jesse Wabbit, you're totally correct. I went through all of this work. It took me hours on Sunday. And I got 10 iron outfit, which is great. That's enough to make something. But then it seems as though we've kind of stalled from that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make more of the looms. I'm going to be very, very careful here. Okay. So we place an extra loom there. And is it going to create a job? Probably not. We place an extra loom over here. Is it going to create a job? It does not. But we're placing it anyway, damn it. Killing your own kind for string? How pragmatic. So at least 15, maybe 16 of these villagers now need to have job sites that they can actually be linked to and working with. but we should be there. Like, we individually checked way more than 16. Maybe if we just kill an okay, if we get rid of the... No, we killed the baby before. It didn't solve our problems. If we kill the baby and get rid of the... Yeah, no, we wait for the baby to grow up, and then we make sure he links correctly to a job site. Can a villager link to a job site diagonally? I don't think so. I don't know why they can't, but as best I know, they don't for some reason. Okay, so as you can see, everything's going all wonderfully. We should maybe get rid of these blocks right here and like just accept them as part of the... Because that way the cats will still... You know, let's not think about it too hard, I guess. Mine didn't spawn well until 20 villages. Mine started spawning the moment we crossed, I think it was like 15 workstations. It might have been even like 14. And, oh my gosh. Okay, so you know what we're going to do in the meantime? Let's chop down some trees. The one thing we can enjoy is wood. Because we're going to need a lot of wood to turn into charcoal for my next plan. So let's do something we can do. Getting iron is easy, just mine for some. Thank you for the idea. Indeed, maybe we should mine for some iron. Yeah, how's everyone been doing today? My day's been, I've had like lots of just minor life maintenance tasks, so I was just like, you know what I get to do? I'm just gonna have the day, not necessarily off, but there's gonna be substantial, you know, it's gonna be minor task day. And I enjoyed it. I kind of, taking a little, you know, like I finished a series that I've been watching. Ozark, in case you're curious. Very crazy, huh? But yeah, it's fun to take just a little off day here and there. I always say this, but like whenever you really want to do something, sometimes that can be the best time to take a break, because when you get back, you're going to be even more revved up, you know?
Howdy, Toy Cat. Trying to get villagers to properly link to beds and workstations is an exercise in frustration. Their inability to pathfind to those things is also annoying. Here is your allowance.
I think the way that these farm mechanics work behind the scenes can only be said to have been built to be deliberately irritating. There's no way that they built these things thinking, you know what will be fun? People like trying to work around these. But again, I think, like, to me, Minecraft is not a game of like solving problems and whatever else. It's like a game of like taking control and having fun, you know, building some stuff. I think to some people though, like the definition of, you know, like fun does involve solving problems. Which I think that's you know, how we are as people, right? Everyone has a slightly different preference of what they find fun and what gets them real excited. But for me, that does not include this. I made a big house of 26 jungle villages. I get 3 iron golems every time. Hey, congrats! I'm happy. I'm happy your thing works, Angela. Just put them in their own stores. So much easier to troubleshoot. You know what, Xeroed? In retrospect, the amount of time we would have saved if we did 10 or 20 individual stores as opposed to 2 probably would be pretty high. Like, I think the cool thing about building this farm is now I know if I was ever going to do it again, I could do it in half the time, and it would be double as effective. You know, now I've actually... And that's the cool thing about building in Minecraft, and is like trying to... Getting, you know, like, same thing with why people like starting new worlds. You can do the same thing, but slightly better, or slightly different, or just in a more fun way. This, like, improvement on what's going on. It's almost like the speedrunner goal. So, yeah, we sit and we stare and we wait for villagers to grow up. Is that the best idea? I mean, I guess. What else should we do? Yeah. What else do we do here? The answer is we live in pain. So, I think yeah, I think the idea of like different ways of relaxation is really interesting. Because, also, Laura Shoesmith, thank you for 19 months of channel membership. That's a crazy milestone, huh? You should, I think replant the trees. I'm not a big tree replanter. I'm, you know what? Gonna come out, I'm gonna call out the environment right now. If the environment's so good, huh? Why do we have to keep on limiting ourselves to make it better? It's like the environment's like, oh, you know, I'm so powerful. I literally birthed you. Also, oh no, plastic's so bad for me. You know, no, you gotta make your mind up, Mother Nature. Are you strong or are you weak? Because it sounded a lot like you're the second one. And it's okay to be weak it's okay to admit that to yourself. So yeah, at some point we have to do the whole rebuild and restart again thing, which I think the idea of that hurts me so. Oh no, we can't use the ladder. Maybe if we place a. Okay. Oh no, I'm actually gonna die here, right? Okay. Oopsie. Oh wow, that still doesn't go in there. That's okay. That'll let the cats out, but it's useful to know. So we need to break this and immediately place a ladder at the same time. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, building farms on stream. I think I might want to do this in the future because seeing the way people react with absolute certainty and incorrect knowledge is like one of the most interesting things to see. Like I think it's that, you know, I think it's also look, it's we have a perfectly functional cat farm. Oh, apparently the ladders make it easy to avoid. Huh, okay, yeah. We don't even our cat grinder isn't working, man. That's the real sign we messed up here. Even our cat grinder is giving us issues. Maybe we just need to you know, it'll be fine. Maybe if we like place a block down below. Yeah, if we place the campfire up one block, I think that'd make things easier. So let's do that right now. You're gonna get in a boat, buddy. Just in the boat you go. Just over there. You see that boat? That's for you. Okay, we place a campfire above this campfire. And then we remove this campfire. Oh, you can't place a campfire on a campfire. So we break this one. I don't think there's a correct tool for doing so. Then we place the campfire and then remove that. And now it should work a little bit easier. We can get down. Oh, actually, place them on opposite sides is just not an effective strategy, as it turns out. So let's break this ladder, place it on the same side. Or we could make it like a button or something, but like, you know, ladder is the plan. Yeah, it makes me climb up it. I hope cats are not the same way. I was having issue with this build the other day too. I feel the pain. You can place 9 campfires of hoppers below eventually. Yeah, it's a real thing. Okay, so man, yeah, this isn't fixed, and I think by now there's no way that baby villager hasn't grown up. We've been here for a long enough period of time that he's almost certainly, you know, adulted or whatever, and that hasn't resulted in what we were looking for. We'll confirm. I mean, I hope now there's a new villager, we give him a little work site. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, chat. This is going to pain me so much to say. I think we have to relink all of the job sites again. I think we have to break every single shepherd one by one. And then we make a second set off them. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that is my plan and my strategy. And it's gonna hurt. But what's the alternative, right? What's the alternative? Yeah, I think, okay, here's the way we're gonna make this easier this time though. We're going to make separate job sites on each so we can see when it stops working. So we're gonna use farmers on one side, even though they don't work in the rain, because it's better to not work in the rain than to not work ever. And at least half of them work. So all of this side will become farmers because there's fewer of them. All of the other side won't be. You've already broken them psychologically. You've got this. You know, maybe that's true. Okay, so we're going to grab some mangrove leaves. Everyone's favorite leaf block. We clearly didn't get as many as I was hoping for it there. Why did they make separate stacks? What is the logic on that one? Do you know, chat? Don't add more job sites than villages. You think that's actually the issue? I don't think that would make a... Okay, you know what? We're going in here now, and we're going to break the job sites. And we're gonna replace them. We're gonna replace the job sites with new ones. Alternatively, what other ones can work during the rain, chat? Do you know them? Most of them all do not work in the rain anyway. Perfect. So, can't even blame it on this anymore. We're gonna also shear up all of these lovely fellas. So if we remove all of this sides first, we'll be able to get a better picture on the situation. So replace that with leaves now. Ooh, that was weird. Oh, what? Do you see that? The blocks just aren't stacking up. Something is really weird with leaves, and I don't know what it is. No flint for Fletchers. Cartographers work in the rain. Okay, so we'll use cartographers instead, just because I have no idea if that person was saying something real or, you know, like upcoming or what with the thing about most job sites not working in the rain. But cartographers definitely do, and we can make cartographers. So let's go make some cartography tables. It's oak leaves. No, but I had two types of, you know, no, reading the, you gotta learn the lesson. I'm like, thank you for the, you know what, give me all the incorrect advice you can right now, chat. What's that you think about the solution to, yeah, no, right now, you want to tell me about how I need a zombie for this farm to work? Throw it in the chat. Tell me all of your incorrect ideas. Now is the time. You've been wanting to get them out. You can do it. I believe in you. So let's get a nice multiple of 3, so we can turn these into paper, nice and evenly. And then with 15 paper, we make how many cartography tables? Only 4. Oh, because we've got not enough planks. So now we can make 7 cartography tables. I think we need 9 for this side. Although we can make 7. Then we're going to need some more paper. So we'll grab this, and we'll grab this. And now we should have enough for 9 cartography tables exactly, actually. So now we can make all of the cartography tables we need, I think. Use Fletchers or stonecutters. We can't make either of those things, sadly. Here's all the wrong advice in one sentence. Fragment, all the wrong advice. That's fun. The farm will start working if you stop killing cats. See, I love your incorrect advice, chat. Please keep going to me. No, the farm won't work unless you're drinking a milkshake. Okay, I'm gonna get a milkshake in order right now. No, I wanted bubble tea so bad earlier, but there was a $2.99 delivery fee, and it only cost $7.99 for a full month of no delivery fee. But I was thinking, well, if I get that, I'm gonna make unhealthy decisions, and so the healthiest decision is just not to order anything. And it took a lot of self-control to make that decision, because of course, instead, what I'm really thinking is like, well, why don't I just get them? You know, I can buy healthy things on the internet too. But I did it, internet. Are you proud of me? I didn't make terrible decisions. For the dough. No. Okay, it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. So now we're going to shear up all of these leaves so we actually have something to work with. It's almost certainly going to break these shears, but that is not my issue right now. Okay, so here we go. Right back down. See, look. Okay, chat. This is what I mean. These mangrove leaves are a different block to these. They can't be held in the same stack. And I don't know why that is. Like, what is... Why are they different blocks? What am I doing with that? I love bubble tea, but there's no decently cheap ones near me. I mean, how... Bubble tea is, like, almost an inherently luxury good, to my mind. That's my controversial take here. Extra job sites mean they can relink to the other side, and then the thing breaks even if it was working at first. Thank you for your wrong advice. No, I don't know. That could be correct. See, the beauty, though, is that there's no way to spot the difference between someone who just, like, has a feeling and someone who has a fact. So even after breaking all these work sites... Oh, my gosh. Please, could you work? After breaking all of their work sites and replacing them, there's still this very noticeable number of shepherds on this side. So we're going to break them open now, and we're going to see... Yeah, they're all shepherds. How are they... Do you think that... Okay, and then these guys... Oh my god, how does that make any sense? I broke your workstations. How? Why? Why? How is the water pouring out still as well? Is it? Okay, it's coming out the side now, is it? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Why? What? What is happening here? Okay. Okay. So, oh my gosh, my inventory clutter problem too is just growing. We're gonna make ourselves a chest. We're gonna have to. Oh my god, I don't wanna deal with all the things right now. A little overwhelmed. It's okay, chat. So we're gonna place a chest down, which involves dropping, I don't know, a bust on the ground. And we're just gonna place in our chest this lovely chest that goes right here. That doesn't work, even though it's a slab above it. Okay, gonna die if I'm not careful. Farm will only work if you have a creeper spawn egg and a dispenser to spawn a super good creeper that will attract iron columns. Thank you, James McCarthy. Yeah, that one does sound correct too. That is definitely the most true one. If you place a different workstation, they should change job. Okay, so that's the plan. We're gonna place a different workstation, and they're all gonna magically change jobs. And by magically, I mean, you know, it's not actually magic at all. It's just the way that they work. Okay, so now we're also gonna break this block here. I'm gonna place a chest there instead, and then we're just gonna place all the garbage that I don't know why I can't get rid of, but like emotionally I need to hold on to, but I really don't need to in here. So just, there we go. The smaller stack of mangrove leaves we don't need. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna place these down, and we're gonna hope that one of them changes over to be a cartographer. Someone just linked to it. Someone did. Was it one of you guys? Hey! I haven't been able to play the Toy Cat Tax for a while. Good luck with the iron farm. Thank you very much for the good luck. Who is it linking to? Do they just look so similar I can't tell them apart? Let's place 9 of these down then. Okay, so there is 9 cartography tables down. How many of these 9 guys transferred over? I only see 1, and that's the newest villager, right? That's the one that was just born. Why are the other ones not shifting over? Did some of them move over? Ah, some of them did. Oh, a lot of them did, in fact. So we break them all until we get no profession villagers. And then... Okay, so who did that break? Oh, you can't tell who it breaks. You can only tell who it links. Okay, so we can work out that guy. Also, FN! Thank you for 372 channel members. Your memberships through this trying time keep me going. Spread the villages so you can see. I think that's a do. Yeah, I want to sleep. They don't switch if you trade with them. Yeah, but okay, no, it's fine. That is true. They wouldn't switch if I traded with them, which is why it's more confusing that they won't switch, even though I haven't traded with them. Also, that's frustrating, huh? It's very confusing, I would say. Okay, so place a bed down over here, and we're good. Once you've linked them, trade so they don't switch. Yeah, I mean, that's not a terrible solution, actually. If we force every villager in there to be a certain profession... Okay, you know what we're going to do? Let's break them all. Let's... Right back to the breaking. Just so that we can not go crazy, we're actually going to deliberately place some... So we're going to stand right here. We're deliberately going to place some, I don't know, dirt blocks over here. Just like here, there, and there. Just to make a little area where I can place these blocks down and not run into issues. We'll place like a couple on the way over there too. Just so I can easily run over and place blocks. Okay, so now every single time we place a cartography table, if one of them becomes a cartographer, we place a loom down over there instead. So, one of these. Who's it linking? I genuinely can't tell. I can be relatively sure it's not one of these guys. Did one of you just become... There's a guy in there who doesn't have a profession. Okay, that's useful. Okay, no, actually, I see him. Did you see the guy with the monocle? Did you see Monocle Man? There we go. Monocle Man's in there, which means we need to replace it and place a loom. I think that means I have to break their job sites too. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break your job sites as well. Also replace yours. Oh, we'll do dirt for yours. Actually, no, we need to use leaves. Make it easy to see. Okay, so we can break all of these with no issues. But we have to place leaves down if we want to break the ones above them. And then we place leaves back down up there. And so now we're slowly getting more and more unemployed villagers. That's exactly what we want. I want to destroy this villager's economy for my own benefit. And I'm glad that they finally get it. Okay, so now that we're at like 5 looms or something, we just break the bottom ones without replacing them. I can see why you've avoided building iron farms like the plague. No, it's so much fun, Dasher. Don't you understand? This is the only way you can enjoy Minecraft. See, even though there are villages of professions in there. Okay, no, they're still linked. Okay, it's fine. This is fun. This is my definition of an enjoyable time. If you disagree, then it's because you need to get good. Also, how did that creeper spawn? That's going to cause me issues, and we know it. I know it's going to... Okay, so let's just... We're going to have to kill the creeper, are we? Let's just run away, let all the things despawn. And then let's go do this. You've never done this before, and you've survived this long. Okay, mobs despawned. Problem solved. They're not going to spawn again because it's day, except the slimes, which spawn all the time, because that's a perfectly great mechanic. So now what we do is we start to... Yeah, I guess we're also going to have to remove that one over there. I kind of want to remove the block above it first, but whatever, we can't. So just there. Break the one below. And immediately replace with leaves to stop the water flow. And there we go. At this point, the anxiety isn't worth it, so I'm going to have to lurk, says Cameron Graves. Yeah, no, it's just, I appreciate there's a few people who are trying to give super genuine feedback, but it's impossible to hear in the sea of people who have vaguely felt a feeling once about how iron farms work. And I'm like, oh, you trust me, Toy Cat. You need to hear my take on this. Yeah, that's a frustrating mechanic, the way that this works. So we place that, and then we remove that, and then we'll... Okay, you know what? It's just going to keep on flowing through, is it? I guess this this block here is somehow waterlogged. There we go, problem solved. So now there is not a single loom left. How are there villagers then? They have... Okay, just to be clear here, chat. There is no reason any villager should have a profession. Every profession block has been swiped. There is no longer any... I have all the looms, and I have all of the cartography tables on me. But, okay, do you understand? Okay, this actually I do need help on. I don't understand it. How do they have professions? I didn't trade with them. I didn't. Oh, there's a loom here. Is that giving every single villager in the job site that exists still their trades? No, it's not. There's still... Very odd. There's a... Yeah, like, what do we do about that, chat? Do we run away real far and then come back? Get a bell to make them group up. See, good bad advice, not anime. I've heard that actually breaks the farm. I don't understand why. Honestly, that's the funny thing about farms. Like, almost everyone who does them doesn't understand them, which I think is a bad... I think that's why the design is, like, questionable. Same with, like, a lot of redstone. It's like... I guess let's just place down cartography tables. See who it links to. It was someone over there, which means we place a loom. They're self-employed, I guess, as Tess. So now we place this down. It's a guy over there. No, but with this many villagers that are employed of no job site, it's never going to work, right? Look, there is distinctly a shepherd in here. And I've not traded with him, you can tell, because look at that. I've never traded with the shepherd. He has no job site block, and yet he's still doing it. Try relogging. That's a good idea. Log out, log on. Let's do it. I mean, what could it hurt, right? What could it hurt? It could be, yeah, that they actually are switched over, like, internally. But, like, extra... Because the thing that made it break is when it changed, so... Ceiling loom. It does look like a ceiling loom. But it's not a ceiling loom, I assure you. No, he's still got the... So, just confirm, that's not a loom. Like, I'm right-clicking, left trigger on it. But still, they have a job. I have a looming sense of doom. So yeah, we could guarantee that no, we can't. Okay, there are so many shepherds in there. We can't force the village to work if too many of them will pick up the wrong jobs. We could just place and re-break. Okay, let's do that. Let's give them and take away their jobs repeatedly. And see if that messes things up. I don't... Okay. So I'm hoping some of these shepherds will convert to a different profession. They're not going to. Okay, well, okay, we can't do it then, can we? Like, if they're going to be stuck as a profession that I physically can't give them a block to because they already think they have it, I don't think it works, right? I think you genuinely have to start again. Like, I don't think that's like a fun... That's a fun time, right? Remove the beds and place them one by one. Yeah, destroy their beds and place them back to reset them. Why would redestroying someone's bed? What did you add to your drink, says Omar Lopez? Oh, I added some lemon. I'm not tasting any of the lemon. Like, when I put it in a glass, I'll taste it, but not here. It's probably more of an aromatic than a flavoring, I guess. Kill the enthusiastic shepherds. Okay, so given that we can murder villagers and it won't affect the spawn rates, genuinely that might be a solution. We have too many shepherds, and it is causing me problems. Okay, okay, here is the plan. Here's the plan, right? We murder every single one of the villagers on this side. Right? Every single one of the villagers. And then we give these guys cartography tables. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna murder them all. I think we just murder the villagers, butcher them all, and grab new villagers. Says Trey Pelling. Yeah, no, I think if we at least murder this side, right? Or we could deport them if we want to be polite. But I think murder's the easiest solution. No, wait, we take them out. And then... Okay, yeah, if we spread them out a little bit. If we... Instead of being all in one area, we could make them... No toy cats, stay good. Yeah, if we murder the ones that are linked poorly, we could let the other ones rebreed and fill their slots, or we could just not. You only need 10. Would it be easier to just put them all in individual stores? Says Grav to 73. Yeah, a few people have been saying that, but it's like the amount of effort it's going to take already sorted villages and try that. You know? Yeah, I don't know what we can do to make them unlink. I can stare at them all day, and it's not going to help. Yeah, I know a lot of people have like their own designs that they'd prefer. Like, but again, starting from where we are, we're not starting from scratch. We have to work out what the best course of action is going to be. So I think. See, it's really annoying because most of the shepherds that are linked are in there, but there's one shepherd over on this side. Do you see him? That one frustrating shepherd.
From my bedrock experience. These can retain job sites too far away, and try to path to it. These link in a specific order. Break the work sites back at your home. These can sometimes keep broken jobs.
I think step 1, remove water. If we remove the water, we can never put it back, and then they'll never be able to bounce up to their work sites is the issue, Pookie. Like it's oh, something happened today. Oh, did they get rid of their jobs? Did they? No. Okay. This is This is the single most frustrating thing I've ever tried to do in Minecraft. It's not only... yeah, if you're gonna respond to a bot, don't say their name, by the way, or you'll get banned yourself. Just fun pro tip. We're not trying to advertise adult sites in a Minecraft live stream. And so, like, you saying their name when their name is the advertisement, not smart. Yeah, I guess what we do is we kill the... I meant the water used to move the golems. Yeah, I could see that being a... Okay, no. I think the... Okay, I need to kill this one villager at least, right? This guy needs to die.
Streaming for? I joined an hour in. I just got off work.
Somewhere between like 60 seconds and a lot more than 60 minutes. I need to kill this one villager because he has a job that doesn't exist. It can't exist. There's no looms anywhere around here, buddy. Okay, I'll place a ton of looms down and break those as well. Just to see if that helps things. Okay, so we'll just give ourselves a ton of looms. And then we'll break them. And see if that gives us any rooms. He will correct himself later, reckons Fusion Warrior. Did that work? It did not. Why are you so stubborn? What do you think you're connected to? You know there's no looms anywhere around here, right? Maybe there is. Maybe actually I'm dumb. Maybe okay, we're gonna go for the I'm really dumb and I forgot about a loom I placed that I forgot about strategy. I'm looking back here, I don't see any looms. I'm looking up there, I don't see any looms. I'm looking on this side, and there's no looms. So it's not that there's looms. He's attached to a phantom loom. And what do we do about that? He's not connected, or he's connected to a loom at your home. So there is one loom at my home, but even then that wouldn't explain all of these ones being connected to one, right? So yeah, now we've got rid of most of these guys. So something did work there, I think. So, you know, actually let's try all of these at once. Maybe I'm crazy. In fact, I'm definitely crazy. So we're gonna place all of these at once. So now we have a ton of shepherds. And now we have a ton of not shepherds. Okay. There's a chance that magically works. The Phantom Loom has to be the worst supervillain name. Oh, why doesn't... See, it's terrible trying to work out actual Minecraft. Oh, wait, look! He did vanish! He's gone, chat! There is no longer a shepherd over here. That did work somehow. But there is still 2 shepherds in here. So I'm gonna try placing the cartography tables first. And then I'm gonna place all the looms. I don't understand. Why do we play the version of Minecraft mechanics are already so janky because they're coded in Java by a dude who was just having fun several years ago. And then they hired a team of people to be like, hey, can you port this to a different language? And also, by the way, while you're at it, can you make sure you're doing all these other things? And so that there's just all these janky mechanics that are filled with bugs. And for some reason, that's the edition of Minecraft that I play, and I don't understand any of it. Why is this me? So as you can see, there is now 1 shepherd left in there. If we could have potentially made another one in this one, but we didn't. Do we just keep on breaking the tables? Alternatively, I work on these villagers now. Because all of these guys do become shepherds. Right? Yeah, we're going to make these guys shepherds. I think. Yeah. So... yeah, what do you reckon, chat? Okay, so... I'm actually going to do this by a poll. Because that way I can blame you if this goes horribly wrong. Because I have one of 2 options to do. I keep on breaking looms over and over again. And just hope that it maybe works. Now you have a clean set, though. Kill the others. Please human me and get rid of the loom at your home. Based on the way this went, I don't think that's going to be it, though. Because, like, there is another villager linked to it, and it's not in the simulation distance. So, Minecraft literally isn't simulating it right now. But you know what? If you wanna see what happens when we do it. Let's go do it. Abandon the farm, enjoy your sight. Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, we've learned that it's faster to grind zombies for iron than to get iron for a zombie farm. So subfeature. At this point, it looks like it, right? It does look like it. See, I've got a loom over here. We can break it. I don't know if that's productive necessarily, but now there is no looms in the world. There are 0 looms in this world, chat. You have more villagers than looms being broken. I don't like that you're acting like that's a logical, like, well, you see, it's based on the number of looms broken, and if you don't break the number of... It's like they don't have a loom, though. Like, we've already broke their loom once, right? Okay, so... This time we're going to go the opposite way around about it. As you can see, still got a villager in there. This time we're going to try the opposite strategy. We're going to go loom first. And now mix some cartography tables in there. And then go up to looms, just in case he's like the last villager or something. Also, Kaden K, add me to a live stream, what feels like forever. It's a good time to be back. This is the most infuriating live stream you're going to watch for a while. Just cry harder and it'll probably work. That's what I need to do. I just need to be more frustrated. The cat killing placed a curse on you. Okay, so somewhere in there, I'm hoping... No, why? What will it take? Okay, so we have a clean set of villagers, right? We have a clean set of villagers. All we have to do now... Okay, if we kill all of these guys right here, or not even all of them, we just put them in a big box, and then specifically kill the ones we want, they will rebreed to make more villagers. Okay, so... Wait, no, even better, right, chat? So only 75% of the villagers need to have jobs. Do we just accept these 2 shepherds as... Like, is there 2 shepherds or 1 shepherd? I think it's 2 shepherds. 1... It could be... I think it's 1. Is that 2 or 3 or 1, chat? I think there's 1 shepherd in there who's just refusing to give up on his job. So if we just accept that one of them... Hear me out, right? We accept that only one of these villagers doesn't have a job. That'll still be greater than 75%. So yeah, let's accept it. Let's try that. This could be a really dumb idea, chat, but we're rolling with it. So who just became a cartographer? You, which means we're actually replacing this with a loom. Okay, so now when we place our loom down, it is one of you. There we go, who becomes it? Then we try a second loom. Aha, it's one of them. So we place and we break. And now we're going to make sure that half our villagers are shepherds with access to looms, and this half are going to be cartographers, besides that one guy who's always going to have the wrong job till we murder him. How about just making their containment area 2 blocks wider? Yeah, that could solve a lot of problems by itself, I think, if we're being brutally honest with ourselves. Kill the villager. So we place that in there, and we watch as the sparkles happen. Yeah, this side, we're going to make their containment area wider. What do you... Chat, is there a big reason why we shouldn't do that? You know, let's find out by doing. Now...
The solution to the problem. Place the jobs one at a time without rushing. Watch for the sparkles and count which side. Then place left or right in the same order the sparkles were in. Then you win.
Thank you, Fusion Warrior. Yeah, that's what I've been... That's my, like, current thing. I'm just trying to work out also... I guess this can be my backup plan, chat. Okay, this is now officially the backup plan. If that doesn't go according to strategy, we use whatever this is to make sure that it does. Why not make their own individual stores around the farm? I want the farm to work, and I want to move on with my life. I don't care about the villagers. All I care about is having iron so I can move to the next important step of this world. The chat wants to see the shepherd blood. It's true. Chat is out for blood with that. A small chamber is a horrible idea for longevity, but might work in the short term. They'll bounce around and become unlinked. I think it'll be fine. Can't wait to see what you build around this as Council's attitude. I'm just going to build a big block so you never have to look at it. That's going to be my plan. 1.19 should be called Dark and Damp. Now that's a good name for an update. Oh, look! One of these villagers just linked. Huh. Maybe their bouncing is making them more likely to keep bringing the villagers. If they breed, then you have more beds than villagers. That's a no-no. Too many workstations equals okay. Too many beds? Not okay. Yeah, we, I think we have the same number of villagers as beds now. I'm, like, relatively certain. So just to confirm, though, right now, do we have 2 shepherds, or did one of them change? I'm going to break this one just to be sure here. Because this all really has to be done on the same day. Did one of them become a... Is it changing which one is happening? It's a bit easier to troubleshoot if they're easier to see. Yeah, no, okay, retrospectively, again, this is hindsight using magic of it. 100% would have been so much easier to do this with individual stalls. Though it's not a design that I looked at, but it's clearly one I should have spent some time familiarizing myself with. Which is silly, by the way, the fact that we have to say, like, well, there's this thing I want to build, but I'm going to make sure I get a design that works, because, yeah. Understand. Okay, that was a villager on that side, 100%, right? No question. So just to confirm, there we go. Cartography table. So we break it, and then we place it right over here. Okay, now we try again. Who's next? Was it someone on this side? I didn't... It's hard to tell where the sparkles belong to. I think it's going to be over there, right? Yeah, it's over there. This axe is going to run out, by the way, and I have to decide whether to make another one or not. Individual workspaces look better. One bed, one villager, says Ivi Tora Inuru. You know, everyone give me advice for things I should have done 4 hours ago. Okay, right now. In fact, wait, let's go even further. Can everyone give me advice for things I should have done when I was a teenager that you don't think I did? No, let's go a step further. Like, honestly, let's work out, should my parents have given birth to me? Like, you know, they weren't in the best financial situation, so should they really have had a child? I'm gonna say no. I think this whole thing could have been avoided if my parents had just realized that contraception maybe was the better decision when you're age, 19. But, you know, in the meantime, while we're not telling them that, you know, although, don't worry, I'll send the text right now. Don't worry, I'll let them know. In the meantime, we'll focus on what do we do right now to make the iron golem spawn so we can leave the farm. Yeah, I can't tell which. Okay, it's definitely in there. We can be sure now. Someone seems salty, says Devon Rain. My favorite thing about actually no, yeah, there's zero doubt. It's not even like someone seems salty. This is Toycat going through some things right now. You know, I've explained, you know, it's like you know, I want to have more told you so energy right now. I think I deserve to have told you so energy because I don't see which side it's linking to. I just don't see it. Maybe that's because the shepherd, like, tell me chat, which one is it? Oh, it's over there maybe? No, I don't see it. How are we okay, so we'd know if it was over there because there would be a there'd be a guy right now, right? Is there a yeah, there is a cartographer in there. Easy problem solved. If you go into creative mode, you'll get all the iron you'll ever need. Spoilers. Honestly, why am I playing this dumb creative world type in survival? Whose idea was this? You know, clearly that should be gone rid of. Okay, is he in the right? Actually, I think we should always use the cartography one to check, because it's so much easier to just physically see. If there's one on this side, then I've placed it correctly. If there's not one on this side, I have not placed it correctly. I am selfish, and given that your existence brings me joy, it's a positive that you exist, so there. I like selfish love in a certain way. Because you know that there's no, you know there's fewer limits to it, right? Like if you're in this partially for you, then man, that's a more stable situation. So thank you for the selfish love, Cryptic Prince. Okay, so we placed that down. We're gonna go confirm if one of you guys became a... Do you see a guy with a monocle? I do, right? I think I see a guy with a monocle. We'll confirm till we see with absolute certainty. There is one in there. That means we break this. It's weird because the order for this is going really heavily on the right side first. But that's fine. Place them in boats on temporary platforms to see them each and every one. It's not the worst idea ever. But again, my plan is not anywhere near finding the best idea. My plan is to place this one down. Do we have a cartographer? We do not have a cartographer in there. Therefore, it must be this side. We'll confirm right now. Looks like I'm correct, so we'll place one over here. Okay, wonderful. We probably should place more of these on lower down levels. Like, that one's going to be tricky to get to. But problem for a little bit. I can place this one down. It's on that side. Yeah, it's crazy. We placed only 3 of our cartography tables, but we placed, like, almost all of our looms. Then we place our loom over here. And then we place one of these down. I think it's right in there too, right? We'll confirm if we see a villager of a monocle. Monocle means cartographer. Yep, I do. I see a little gold sparkle for one. I'm going to confirm. It's really important that I really extra confirm. I need to be certain beyond a reasonable doubt. Yeah, I saw him. Definitely saw him. Tookat's first ever iron farm. Tookat's last ever iron farm. I do think that if I was doing this again, it would be better. You know what would be fun? We should watch speedrunning for iron farms. That's a fun idea. Okay, so... Oh, I shouldn't have used one of these. It's too tricky to be sure. So, cartography table. Oh, wait, I see a cartographer right now. So we know for a fact that this is where a loom needs to go. Aluminum. Okay, so now we place a cartography table. Who's it belong to? Easy enough to spot. Any cartographers, chat? I don't see any cartographers. Is it just me or do I see multiple shepherds on the other side? You do see multiple shepherds on the other side. Oh, and now it's raining. That's fine. Okay, this is on this side. The reason you see multiple, you know, let's not think about it too much, actually. Okay, that's great. Next one, let's go. Do you see green sparkles in there? I see green sparkles in there. We'll confirm there's not a cartographer over there. There's not. So now we can place this down, I don't know, behind them. Later we're going to break that though, so I guess we'll place this here for now. No, yeah, we'll place it up there. I was just saying not placing them high up, but for what we're trying to do here, it's important too. Okay, so green sparkles, I see them over there. So then we break this with a second. Oh, honestly, we're going to get our iron functional again. Right now, it's a dumb use of our only 10 iron to do this. But I believe this is going to work again. And so there we go. Let's place this over there. And so now the next one's going to be really hard to test on that side, actually. But it's what we've got to do. I should have placed a block down first and then second. Okay, so which side is this on? I don't know why. For some reason, it's really hard for me to spot the sparkles. Did these guys just not put out sparkles anymore? Is that part of the mystery? So we're going to break this block down here. And we're going to see... Oh, I hope they can't get out for that. We're going to see if we can spot any villages in there. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, huh? Extra emeralds or green maps? Okay, so we're gonna place these on this side, I guess. Do we have a better decision? A better choice? You know what, chat? What do I do in situations where I can't see which side it's going to? Is it possible that there's no villager using it as a job site? Go above them to check for sparkles, then you can be sure. Yeah, I guess we'd probably see from up here. Okay, so there's a little bit of a problem with that, but let's place it. I don't see sparkles on. Okay, I see them on there. Do you see any sparkles, chat? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Have a bit, it will double your vision. People do say alcohol gives you double vision. And that must mean that it is a magical eyesight replacement. That's why they give it to soldiers. All the time. Okay, so that villager definitely just gave me green sparkles. Just now? No, wait, that's him finding a new job site, right? That's not. Whatever, we'll just move on to the next one. Do you think it's in there? It is in there. Okay, okay. Or maybe that's just another guy finding a job site in there already. Let's hope it's the second one. Ooh, I don't know. It looks positive. So now the rest of these clearly must be, made from these. We'll confirm. Where are the green sparkles coming from? I don't know, man. Should we... Okay, so we'll place block there. And then we'll place that there. And now we can remove this. We still have unemployed villagers in that. And so... abandon this plan. Move all your villagers in one room together. If they lose their job site, there's only one place to get a job in their current room. Yeah, I don't... Like... There's just no reason why this shouldn't work, right? There's no explanation as to what's gone wrong. It worked literally at the start. Like, it just stopped working. And we have to just accept that. And there's something about that that's painful, right? Like, but why, Minecraft? But why? What happened? What changed? Please tell me about it. We're getting closer. There are more cats. There are substantially more cats. Yeah, let's just place these as the last 2 blocks. Actually, there's 7 already for there, and I think there's only 7 villagers if we're being entirely honest with ourselves. That should be enough job sites to call it a day forever. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know, that's for sure. Did you hear that? Okay, I didn't. There we go. So there's definitely some green sparkling happening. Aha! Yeah, everyone being like, the only way it works is we've got iron golems. Oh, thank you. Your face is beautiful, and I want to see more of it. Even though I know that it doesn't affect them, I'm not gonna kill the golems. I'm gonna let them burn, and then I'm just gonna. I'm never doing anything technical ever again. Even sugarcane farms, I'm gonna be a bit cautious of before playing around with them anytime too soon. Because my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna stare at him. This is what we do. We sit here and we stare at mobs from on top of, we'll say right here. You going good, buddy? You having a good day? I'm having a good day. We fixed our iron farm. We got a few new members. You see that? We're getting closer and closer to that 400 gold. So what was the problem? At some point, some villagers must have randomly linked to each other's stations. If that happens again, we'll be able to tell. I imagine it will happen again if I'm being pessimistic and maybe realistic in this case. And so yeah. Okay, no, it's working. We're good. We are gonna use the shovel as my... There we go. Just in the hole you go, buddy. So yeah, eventually we want to get some... Now to make hoppers for automatic collection. Yeah, I'm gonna make an anvil before I'm... Okay, there we go. That's two iron golems at a time. That means that everything should be more than wonderful. There's a chance that leaving and joining the world causes problems with this. Let's get the skeleton to attack the golems. You see me, skeleton? Do you see me? Apparently he doesn't. This is good. This is fun stuff. Okay, so we got a healthy amount of fire in here. Look at the way he's holding that bow. Strange. Also, Golden Clegg. Also, wait, how can he can shoot you even though he can't see you? Oh, he can't shoot you if he can't see you. Today I learned that's a fact. And oh god. This is the weirdest thing. Skeletons and boats, huh? The burn of joy. So I just need the farm not to break for another 11 more ingots. Please don't break, Iron Farm. Whatever you do, don't break. Please. Why whack with a shovel, says Squirrel Dino Dragon. Right now, this is the closest thing I have to a good sword. I mean, I've got this iron sword, but if you want to see how well that's going, I'll, I think he's going to mess me up. Actually, how is he floating over there? I'm not sure I fully understand. Yeah. Get some more iron. I think the villager's seeing me punching the golem. If it does randomly change now, that could be it. They were so distressed at seeing me punch their golem, they decided to try again. Can you fix the water stream? Because of the farm design I've gone with, I actually cannot. Because of the... Wait, why? Oh, no, okay, no, I can. There's one block over here, which should be here that isn't, I guess. I'm guessing it's this block here. So, I'll use the water from the puffer. No, I won't. That's a silly risk of resources.
What I did for my iron farm in Bedrock is I basically gave them 1x20 room with workstations and they would unlink, but they could move around so they could link again.
Yeah, no, it seems as though that's an important part of the farm to consider. So yeah, now that we've done it this way, even though there's 2 blank spots where they theoretically can't fall down, iron golems are wider than that, so they're gonna keep on falling. And we're eventually gonna have enough iron to make an anvil. Once I have the anvil, I never have to care about this again. It'd be nice to make enough iron for lanterns. It'd be nice to have all these things, hoppers to automatically collect. But yeah, I place some dirt by the cartography table and remove it to fix the water. I think filling it with water worked just fine. Hello again, this has been a crazy Superflat series with so many hours to get where you are. Says Joffer. It truly has been. I'm looking forward to the part where we do the mega project designing. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah. Oh no, there hasn't been a golem spawn in a while, huh? Do you think it broke again? What do you reckon the odds are, chat, that we just broke it? That's it. Do you think if it's broken, it's got to have something to do with villager popularity for some reason? I don't know why it would. But look, no more golems. We hopefully get the new iron. Yeah, I was hoping we could let it build up a little bit, but you know, let's enjoy the fruit of our labor. 27. We're now just 4 away. If it breaks again, I'm almost tempted not to fix it and just do the... Okay, no, they're spawning. They're spawning. It's just a slow spawn. Oh, wow. Yeah, 2 at once. Also, oh, see, he's coming right towards me because he's so angry with me because I've done such a bad job previously. I love the way they walk, by the way. It just doesn't... Like, look at that. Oh, he's stopped. Oh, he's busy killing the slime now. Now he's trapped in a boat, which is great. So I'm gonna... I feel as though making iron swords is a bad use of iron at this stage. But I kind of want to get on board with that. Yeah, you know, I feel as though killing him is... What's the easiest way to cause damage besides fire? I can't use lava, because there's no lava. I can't use... Yeah, I'm not even sure. Snap a golem with a steam. Okay, chat, we might finally be there. 31! That's right. I don't even need to care about this golem anymore. I now have enough iron, officially, to make an anvil. Okay, this is a big moment for me. Iron, iron, iron. Anvil time! It took 2 hours longer in this stream than I expected. But, oh my god. Thank you so much, Infinity Warrior. Also, how did he spawn up there? I guess because it's technically... Well, thank you so much. It is massively appreciated. I could use the anvil to drop it on their heads now. I now have the most valuable item for a Superflat, because we can get enchanted books by fishing and by trading. But what does that really mean in reality? Not much till we have this. Okay. See, we could set some skeletons down, have them shoot at the golem. That might be fun. I don't think they shoot the golem by default. They'd have to be attacked by the golem first. But yeah, we'll just leave the golem doing his thing. We could start making iron nuggets now, but I think we just do have a trident. Getting tridents, I think, is impossible. I don't know for sure, but I think that it is. Those little slimes jumping at the golem are adorable. They really do be. No, they shoot the golem by default. Is that true now? That is interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get enough. Okay, that's gonna be painful. Yeah, let's just kill. Yeah, I need to kill this guy. Those guys are gonna kill themselves. This guy needs to be killed by me in particular. I kind of want to use a tool, but like, you know, I'll use the shovel. As long as I'm not overusing it, it's totally fine. We'll get 6 damage per hit. He'll die. We'll have enough iron to make a sword. Once we have the iron for the sword, everything's good. We're gonna go to sleep now. It's raining. Actually, it might be lightninging, right? We don't know. Okay. Seed fist. You should spawn-proof the corners. Yeah, I should spawn-proof a whole area around here that's causing issues. I think it's clear to say. I don't want to do the same spawn-proofing I did over there, though. I want to do something more inventive. And my plan was to use lanterns, but that's going to be really cost-ineffective, right? Because I can craft torches somewhat easily. But then getting the iron nuggets... Like, until we've run this automatic farm for a while, it's gonna take a long time, is my point. So yeah, let's make an iron sword first. That's gonna be step 1, because it has lots and lots of damage, which allows me to get more iron and do more damage. And then we'll start making hoppers so we can automatically collect this stuff up. Okay, so attack. And now attack. There we go. So more iron equals more stuff for more stuff. Would drown spawn in the man-made water, though? They haven't yet. I think that they do care about biome more than people give them credit for. So I think it's 7 iron that we need to make a hopper. We'll confirm that by crafting, like, we're going to need 8 hoppers. So that's 8 chests we're going to craft now. And despite having... Oh, no, it's 5. Okay, 5 makes a hopper. So we now need to get 40 of these. And we'll link it all into a chest over, I don't know, here. Oh, although, do the hoppers go down here? Or... I guess we only really need 2 hoppers, right? Here and there. And then probably 1 to link them up together. Yeah, 4 hoppers linking to a chest, which we'll put down here. So that's our plan. That'll be a chest. This will be a chest. And then... Oh, yeah. Man, that's fast-moving stuff. Maybe it won't be enough. We also would preferably like to pick up the catch string, but... Again, different time, different issues. So now we throw a hopper over there. And now we got a tiny bit of automation going there. It's not a lot of automation, but it's mine. Yeah, the speed of this water is intense. It does have to be said. I've got 19 iron now. My god, that's a lot. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Now, we might need to cover more of these. This might be an inefficient placement. Oh, kind of playing now. Oh, no! You monster! I forgot they come pre-aggroed at me because of my... Oh, Christ! Oh. They come pre-aggroed at me. Honestly, I think spawn-proofing more area does make sense. It does, you know, it's the logical thing to do. But also I want to do it in a more fun way than before. Like cover it in buttons or something fun like that. Anyway, so the iron golems getting in the way are definitely gonna mess with my plans of automation. But yeah, as long as they're not on this side, we'll be totally fine. Okay, so put a hopper there. Now put a hopper over here. I don't know if these 4 hoppers alone are going to be enough, so we're going to test it right now. By the way, we're definitely going to get it. Okay, so it looked like that all went into the hoppers, right, chat? I feel as though it did. Oh, we can't access this. Okay, so we're going to replace this with a half slab or something. Just a top half slab. There we go. So yeah, we are now collecting iron. The endorphins from a working farm. Gotta feel good, though. This is third-hand cargo. I think anything that has the potential to make you feel terrible when it's bad can also make you feel good when the bad has gone away. Like, I think this is basically the reason that most terrible things that seem like they should exist, is because, sure, it's terrible when it's bad. As a blind player, I thank you for being so descriptive. You know, as a blind player, you should thank me for talking about things that aren't the gameplay. Because you know what? You know what I mean? Yeah, if you are a blind player, every Toycat video is a Toycat podcast, right? The relief after it being so broken. How did you make sure all the hoppers lead to the chest? So I placed one hopper onto the chest, then I placed all of the other hoppers on the side of that first hopper. Automatic iron farm and a Superflat survival in bedrock. That's crazy. Thank you, Gold Edit Ninja. No, there's no shortage of people just tearing apart and being like, no, what's even the point of building a farm this way when it's going poorly? But when it's working, it just feels good. Although, for what it's worth, haven't seen a new golem in a while, huh? It's probably still working. How long do we go before we assume that it's stopped working? We'll give it a little bit. We'll give it a little bit of time. There we go. Okay, so it's still working, just some of the golems are spawning in weird places. So now I think it's time... Oh, 2 golems at the same time. Now I think it's time to remove all these dumb blocks around the edges. As nice as they are, we don't need them anymore. We're going to leave the sand on the ground as a fun reminder of what came here. But otherwise... how do we get him down there? I think it's probably the golem down there that's stopping this one from spawning. So yeah, we're gonna keep on testing our thing works, by the way. Again, if any iron doesn't go down there, that means we need to up our game. But I think all of our iron is going to go into our hoppers, which are going to go into our chest. I wonder why he's not coming towards me. Like, he could... Is he trying to avoid the fire, maybe? Why would he try to avoid the fire? There's no good reason to do that. Oh, I can't actually. Yeah, there's just so much damage being taken from being near this fella. It seems like it's going up to me. We're also picking up all the silly things. Now let's destroy this side. It's so freeing to me to finally be at the stage where we can say, okay, we don't need all this around anymore. It's finally going away. We're clearing this area up in a substantial way. All of these needless blocks. I don't want to remove this cartography table. I'm quite scared to do so, in fact. But all of the other needless blocks, they're coming away now. It's going to be an actually functional-looking farm. And look, the fact that it's happening automatically too while we're doing this, even better. Dude, says Gang Rider TV. Thank you for all the love and affection to make up for all the pain and Toycat, you should have done this yesterday. Or like, you know, last stream. Which, as we all know, is the most productive way to tell someone to do something. It's like, well, should have just done something a while ago, huh? Should have just done it before. If you'd previously done this thing, you wouldn't be having problems right now. Yeah, the mud noise, I agree. Breaking mud makes such a good noise. Hexateron. Very underappreciated noise block. You should wall up the kill site. Iron can fall away from hoppers and despawn. Yeah, that is true. Like, you can look... I don't think it's likely to, but... Oh, no, it actually has that. You can see a lot of it goes in here in separate stacks for some weird reason. So much more rewarding working out yourself, so Sarah. So much more... Yeah, like, you know, it's like, I've learned the lesson of... I learned a few lessons during this.
The
And
only
that's
thing
good.
I need to make my life complete is a reaction video where Silent watches Toy Cat build his iron farm perfectly and roasts all the incorrect comments.
I would enjoy that a lot. Seeing, yeah, Silent Whisper's he's a good YouTube friend of mine. He's the man when it comes to bedrock mechanics. I have no idea how he keeps up to date because there's so many broken ones that change and break and you know, it's like impossible to keep up with in my mind. But Silent's the man for it. I'd love to see him be like, well, this guy said this, but he hasn't made an iron farm since 1996, clearly. Oh, man. Yeah, now we can go down this, and we can do the exact same thing. And then the farm will look a little bit more normal once we're done. It's crazy just how many blocks you need to set up as the supports for this, or how many blocks I had to set up. I'm sure you could have done it in a much less messy way. But like, isn't this nice? Isn't this so much better? Oh yeah, it really is. I think it's sad, but we probably will have to wall this off. I love when you're determined to do things the Toy Cat way and it pays off. Well done on a working iron farm. And as you can see, it's working. I'm gonna check the little hole down here. Actually, I need to start getting some meat actually. So we'll go kill some animals. You see any animals? I see a sheep. Yeah, I mean, I guess sheep is technically a, yeah, fine. We'll use his full inventory again. Good thing I've got a chest just for this garbage. Like, it's not necessary to hold on to it. It just isn't. Oh, also, we're going to collect so many poppies. That is fun. We're going to have a ludicrous number of poppies. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with myself, I think is what I'm saying. So we're just going to quickly hop down over here. Yeah, as you can see, it's working. Unless they're getting trapped on this ledge here, as it's happened a couple of times, like with those poppies. It is all ending up in here, and so look at my iron stash now. I now have 34 iron ingots. Even if the farm never works ever again, I've got all the iron I need. I just, you know, I want more iron. So, yeah, make a roller coaster. Yeah, making a roller coaster is a real possibility for me. I'd have to, because gold is so hard for me to find, I'd have to make it very heavily gravity-based. Like a top to bottom one. But I think that's kind of the fun too, right? Is having to work within the confines of what we have. Okay, so, oops. Let me just do a thing in the chat. Yeah, that's a cool... the glass can be traded. One of the Wandering Traders from earlier had it. It's a cool mega project idea. How did you get Diamond Shovel? It's the magic of trading. You've got to give it a try sometime. No, I think a lot of people don't realize just how powerful villager trading is. Because, like, you know, it takes some time to get it when you're doing it yourself and, you know, like, whatever else. But it is an incredibly OP mechanic. Like, I think that's the point about, like, new mechanics always seem so much more powerful than old ones. But that one, like, just actually is, as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to place a campfire over here. And we're going to start placing some meat on it. I'm going to have to get a lot of this meat. But for now, it's fine just to kill the occasional sheep this way. You can close up the fire pit to ensure all ingots go into the water. Yeah, that is the plan. We're going to have to... I want to at least do something to stop the blocks getting on the side here. But for now, as you can see, it happens most of the time that it goes into our little chest. So we're great. Slaughter, yay. But, should we surround... Actually, wait, here's an idea. Oh, hello, bee. Let's have, like, a fun pattern for this area that we're going to try and slime-proof. We could go, like... Okay, hear me out. So this will be on a chunk boundary, so it'll be, like, over here somewhere. Something like this, I think. We could have, like, poppy. Then in the other blocks, we'd have, not torches, but they'd be lanterns. And then that could be, like, our iron farm desolation chunk. I feel as though placing it high up or something like that would be a fun way to... Or maybe low down, like on top of bedrock. I guess we could just dig every slime farm down to bedrock as a way of getting a ton of dirt, maybe. You need to cover up where the iron golems die or you'll lose iron. Yep. Thank you, Infinity Warrior. I did respond to quite a few comments that said that just now. But yeah, it's something it's something I know I need to do when I'm leaving this farm. I need to make sure I do that first. Otherwise, yeah, it's not going to be good. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't know if we're going to commit to many. You know, let's do it right now, just for the fun of it. We can always break them later, but just to show you the idea. We'll make 72 of these. Oh, is that the right number? I might have made too many. So we'll make enough torches to make 8 lanterns. Oh, I did that wrong entirely. So we make another one of these back into an ingot. And now we can make one more torch into a lantern. Okay, that's perfect. So now I've got 9 lanterns. And I can use these 9 lanterns. Again, we don't know where this exact chunk is. But it could look like this. And this could be my, like, iron golem. This could be my iron golem Farm of Doom, right? Or not farm, like this could be my representation of all of those mobs that I've killed. Maybe it's going too extreme. Maybe we don't care in the end. But I think there's just something fun about it. Or we could use a more complex or interesting pattern. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking what we've done so far. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little exhausted. But it's good to finally be at this stage. Also, it's a bit annoying that we can only really keep one golem in the kill chamber at a time. It's weird that they can, like, sense each other's hitboxes and they won't go in under the most dire circumstances. But otherwise, yeah, things are good. I can craft so many things of iron now, it's amazing. Like, look at this. I can craft an iron block just for fun. I can craft iron doors now, chat. Iron trapdoors, they're mine too. Iron shovels, iron hose, weighted pressure plates, why not? I can make hoppers everywhere. Yeah, I've got a lot of fun options now. I got a lemon seed in my mouth there. See, I can't even taste the lemons. Honestly, I hate non-edible parts of food. And that's why limes are objectively better than lemons, because they don't have seeds. Or they do have seeds, but I don't know where it's coming from. Do not waste your iron on a hoe. Oh, look, we got a wandering trader whose llamas somehow spawned in the farm. So moss blocks are on the table now, chat. Oh, and jungle! Heck yeah, jungle saplings. So I need to go right now and get enough emeralds to buy that. That is a right now purchase. We're gonna go buy cover some moss over. Yeah, we'll buy some moss now. And then we're gonna... Ooh, moss chat. I think moss can be bone milled into infinite moss, right? I'll confirm. But I believe that's how that works. Maybe I'm wrong. So we place a bone moss down. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. We can make a whole moss biome. Eventually you'll be trading iron for emeralds. Yeah, if I just go AFK for a really long time, then I could have all the iron a person could ever want. Yeah, that's nuts. We can make a whole mossy area of this world. I think that might be fun. So, yeah, we're gonna use pumpkins because they're our favorite trade. Maybe something else too if we need to. We could honestly even sell our iron, right? That's the funny thing about this. In fact, we're gonna need to at some point because, in fact, let's place one down. If he lives in here, he lives in here. So we'll buy a smithing table now. Place down the smithing table. I don't even know where we place this, truth be told. Like over here is my vibe. See if that creates a smithing villager. Did it create a smithing villager? I feel like it didn't. I guess because he's a baby still. I'm so dumb. Also, how is that a librarian? Surely that... Whatever, we're not going to think about that too much either. Maybe this guy could retrain now that he's... Oh no, I've already traded with him too. Okay, so someone... Yeah, he just became a blacksmith. So now he's a blacksmith. Oh, he's just a toolsmith, sorry. We can trade iron with him later to move up his tiers. We can't trade coal with him. We have to trade into these, but still, whatever. Wherever our farmer is. Stop hiding in corners, man. I'm gonna get mad of you. And you know what happens when I'm mad with people? It goes very poorly for those people. Let me tell you, Mr. Villager. So yeah, we need to get emeralds very quickly. I think fish are our easy solution for this, right? Also, I did not mean to do that. I don't know why I can't use this. Okay, so... Yeah, the easy solution is trade some fish. What fish quantities do we need? Oh, it's this guy's. So if we bring this guy some clownfish or some pufferfish, we'll bring him both even. We're gonna rush through this, get it done, and then we'll bring a 4th pumpkin, maybe an 8th pumpkin too, just to get some of that in there too. Honestly, this book becomes so long. You're unlocking so many things and options, even with all the limitations. Damn. That's the fun thing about it, right? I think the fact is that like any weird niche challenge, you can just take infinitely if you feel like doing it. And there's something beautiful about that, in my opinion. There's something very beautiful about that. We'll sell 6 of these. Okay, there we go. We got some emeralds coming in, and I'm gonna buy some jungle saplings now. And then that's gonna start a jungle, which is kind of nutty to say. That's gonna be our 5th wood type. We're only gonna want 1 more and be missing 2 more. Okay, max level farmer, trade. And then Mr. Fisherman, please buy my clownfish from me. And then also please buy these. Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good right there. 16 emeralds. Let's go make a jungle. Yeah, I'm gonna put the iron golems in a little jungle area. I don't know how I'm gonna build this into a jungle, but that's my plan. Make every single physical block non-slime spawnable. There was an acacia sapling in the moss area. I believe that. I'm only missing now, in case you're curious, or a stick. I'm missing birchwood still, and I'm missing... Also, oh, this is so handy for me. Oh, we need to buy 4 of these. I didn't realize we can't just buy... Actually, no, you can grow a single jungle tree, right? I think. Yeah, you can. It's dark oak I'm thinking of where you need 4. Yeah, this is... I think 4 is going to be much more successful. Oh, this is rooted dirt. We can't really be blowing this on nothing, can we? Yeah, this is incredible. If you trap 200 chicken from eggs, slimes will spawn near the chickens. That sounds like a truth if I've ever heard it. Okay, so now we just buy 2 more saplings just so we're really sure. And so this area we're gonna turn into some form of new project, I think. We're not necessarily gonna do it right this second. Also, we're gonna make sure the iron farm's still working. It's very important to me that the iron farm works exactly as intended. And I'm not sure that is happening. Oh, okay. Well, that's expected. Okay, so on the end of this lovely day, is the iron farm still working? Do you think something when I'm going away, something is making it not work? Got another seed. Man, seeds are the worst, huh? So yeah, it could just be pure bad luck again. It's just so nerve-wracking when you go like a whole minute without a golem. It's like, but where's my golem at? Doesn't work at night. You know, that's a good opportunity to tell me to sleep. I'll take it. You can bone mill the azalea in the moss area. Oh, azalea, not acacia. That's what they're saying. I mean, look at my brand new type of tree, chat. It's brand new, never seen before. But again, I don't count the azalea as a reach. Like, I still don't know what they were thinking by using oak logs for the azalea tree. Like, I don't get it. Like, no, honestly, that's something I'd like to speak to someone I know from Mojang about. Like, they must have had some logic. I just don't have any clue what it is. Also, yeah, jungle leaves drop a few saplings. We need to buy more. Yeah, I'm sensing that. Yeah. Is there... The point is new leaves. You know what excites me? When there's a new wood type announced, it's the leaves. That's the only thing I get going. I'm sure they're still working. I'm sure everything's fine. Like, I'd like to see proof, but I'm sure it's okay. You know, let's use now as the opportunity to tear down the last of these stairs. And the last of these, like, extraneous blocks. Actually, I think this is necessary. These blocks aren't necessary. That one is. This one is not. Which means these ones are not. Yeah, we're gonna also therefore tear away these. Get it? I don't want to remove a... Okay, chat. It stopped working, right? There's no way. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Why is it so janky? Just occurred to me, don't iron farms break if they cross a chunk border? Iron farms, I think, by definition, are always bigger than a chunk. Burn it. Well, you know, chat, you can't say we didn't try. We did try. Apparently, you know, building an iron farm and only getting 50 iron before it stops working, plus an anvil, to be fair. For most people, would be considered a terrible collapse. But at least for me, I've got the majority of what I needed from it. I would like to have infinite iron so I can craft lanterns, ad infinitum, etc. Yeah, we'll just stand here for a bit. We'll stand and we'll see if it magically turns on again. But it's not looking good right now. In fact, let's sort our inventory right now too. Let's do the important tasks that we know we need to do. Sort this inventory right out. There we go. Free. Look at this, by the way. Iron and diamond tools on a super flat world. We started with a chest with a few saplings in, and we have this now. As broken as the farm was, it's still faster than relying on zombies, so worth it. Yeah, it took 6 hours, but in 6 hours of zombie grinding, we got fewer than 10 iron. So, you know, 6 hours of iron farm craziness. What changed? What changed? One of the villagers can't work at that lone cartography table. I mean, it was never accessible to begin with. I mean, we should break it anyway, I agree. We should break it, just in case it's causing someone some issues. All of these blocks get to go away, including this one. Just all of as many unnecessary blocks as possible. We'll just get rid of right now. Yep, no. Your bed, break the farm. Oh, no. Villagers have to work their table once per day. Yeah, it is based on the previous day's work. So it's possible today... Okay, so yeah, what it could have been is because we slept over there last night. Did we sleep over there? I don't know if we slept over there. But if we did sleep over there, we could blame it on that, maybe? That's a possibility. Yeah, there we go. Just doing the tiny little fixes we can do. Maybe wait till tomorrow. The smallest thing can break bedrock farms. If you sneeze in a too powerful in too powerful a fashion, your bedrock farm will break. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're prepared for this. We got some extra stairs. Place some over here. And then, I know, just for fun, we could place a second set. So we've got 3 of them, so it would lead up to here, logically speaking. So replace the rooted dirt with the real dirt. And let's go. See what this results in. Nice. Easy as that. Move the red bed on the ground. The villager links to it. You get golems spawning outside the farm. I should move. I think it's far enough away, right? Like, you know, I think the phase for that potentially causing problems. Spawn cap and slimes. All I have to say, and it's 100% not true. Yeah, there's so many things that play with making one of these works or not work. You can buy lanterns from librarians. There we go. You know, we don't need to look at this anymore, chat. I think we're perfectly happy. Boop 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 boop. Let's pretend everything's great. Is everything great with you? Yep, everything's great with me. I have no issues. Do you have no issues? Wow, that's convenient. We both have no issues. I did at the very least clear up today. It does look nice. And I'm sure if I went to sleep in this area... No, there's no reason they wouldn't have worked the previous day, even if I wasn't nearby. Yeah. Moving the red bed might help it. I refuse to believe that the exact setup that the farm was working with before suddenly altered because of something that was true back then too. Don't forget that anvil will break. I've got 50 iron, so yeah, we do have to consider quite heavily a lot of things. I wish we can remove the dirt off the top of there because there's a block on top. Just all these little alterations. Gonna achieve something. So we're gonna confirm that there's no yeah, I wish the bottom of these was made of leaves. That'd be very handy so we could see through what's happening up there. Put the cartography table back. You know, we don't understand how the cartography table was working, but clearly it was, so let's just put it back, huh? Let's just put it back. You know what? Honestly, I can do that. There we go. It's sparkling. Oh no. Okay, so if it's sparkling, that means something. You can buy glass from librarians also. Yeah, librarians are gonna be a fun one to pick up. That's for sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do? It's definitely not relevant, but we'll do it anyway, chat. Everything is exactly how it was, even better than it was. But now, and we're gonna start killing slimes as a farm. Yeah. Okay. We had a working iron farm, and then it broke, and it took 2 hours to fix. And then we had it working for about 20 more minutes. Next time, if we get it working again, we don't leave it. That's how iron farms work on Bedrock. You leave your iron farm and it breaks. It's just that's the knowledge. We are gonna confirm we've got all the iron that did exist. Yeah, we got 50. 50's not a bad number. It's not a terrible number. But yeah, what can we do, right? What can we do? We ignore it. We had an iron farm. Maybe one day it'll work again. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. But the Minecraft gods, you know, give and the Minecraft gods take away. That's it's ultimately the solution. So yeah, I'm gonna go start placing my jungle saplings down soon, I guess. The human way, ignore it. Honestly, so many problems can be... Okay. I want to tell you about something exciting to me, internet. It just happened to me today. So, a fence went down at my house. Not the house that I'm living in right now, but my old house. A fence went down at my house, which is a big problem because it looks really like, you know, like it destroys the private nature of the place, etc. You know, like, who wants to live in a house without a fence? People like privacy or whatever else. So my fence broke down, and big problem because I'm trying to sell the house, and everyone looks at it and they're like, "Well, this fence is being repaired," and you know, like, I don't know when it's gonna be repaired. The thing is, though, is because it's a fence between my house and my neighbor's house. We don't know who owns it. They don't own it because they rent their house, but I might own it because I own my house. But it also might be the person who rents their house out to them. And so I speak to them and like, "Oh, please, can you get me in contact with your landlord, and we can maybe work out who owns this fence?" And then I look on my document. I go extensively into this to find out like who has liability of this fence. I hope it's not me. And all that my title plan. There's a document. It's like the deeds to the house, as you see in American movies or whatever, but it's like a real thing in the UK. Like there's a document that says exactly what land you own and what land you don't, and what land you co-own with your neighbors. And so I know we live in a truly communist society, right? Yeah, so you know, shared means of production, and so basically that document says nothing about this wall. It doesn't like. It says which walls, it's meant to say which walls are owned by someone else. It's meant to say which walls are owned by me and which ones aren't. And it just says the walls that you do own, which we don't know which ones you do, you have to keep at least this thick. And so I just kind of assume that if I was meant to keep this wall this thick, everyone else who bought the house before me, it's in the deeds, they have to do it too, that either that wall was my wall and the previous person who owned my house didn't know about the restriction that they had to make it thick, or it's not my wall. And so I know that I've got to like get in contact with my, I've got to get in contact with my neighbor, and like work that out. But honestly, it sounds like such a hard conversation to be like, hey, I think this is yours, but maybe not. If they hardball me, even though it's their fence, they can say, well, we don't care. So, how about we split it half-half? And I don't really, want to go through that. Also, we're trying to get some farming resources. And so, commonly from the back door, the fence that's yours on the right side of the garden, unless you live in the first house in the row, then you have to keep both fences. So I've heard so many times people be like, it's always the left side, it's always the right side. There's no such thing as an always side. When they build houses, they pick a side, right? Like there's, the rules are very complex. And you know what? That's how they are. It's fine. It's whatever. And so I've been putting this problem off forever. I don't want to speak about and so, after putting it off for long enough, I got a call from the people who live in my neighbor's house, their tenants, saying, okay, good news, they've agreed to fix it by next week. And it's like, yeah, I avoided that problem and it went away. Do you know that hard conversation I was going to have? Didn't need to have it. If I'd have had that conversation, I would have felt good about having it. But I didn't need to. It's gone. It's over. Someone else is dealing with it. I still don't know even now, even though they're going to be fixing this problem, whether it is legally their problem to fix. But they're treating it like it is. That's all that matters to me. I'm happy. Speaking of happiness, we own the left fence or the right fence, depending on which way you look at it. See, right, that's the problem with left and right, right? Use south and north and east. Whatever, anyway, so, yeah, that was in the big storm, by the way, that we had recently. You think about farm rationally when you're going wrong. It's bedrock. The issue is probably that you bought jungle saplings from the Wandering Trader. Yeah, that's too real of a comment. That is probably what it is. How dare I consider even doing that? Also, I've got 64 plus 1 sand, which is a really frustrating number to keep on me. I'm just going to go place this in the ground. Plant my sand down. Yeah, that's an example of it today. Honestly, so many problems in life do go away when you just ignore them, and it's such bad advice because some really big problems don't go away. When I moved into my when I first moved out into that same house that's currently having the fence issue, I just didn't pay my water bill because I was like, what's gonna happen? I bet nothing. I bet I just get free water if I ignore this water bill. Just because I didn't want to set up an account and set up a direct debit between my bank account and their sewage systems. No. I bet they don't even. I don't even know what I was thinking, honestly. It just seemed like a fun thing to do. Find out what happens if you don't pay your water bill. And the answer as to what happens if you don't pay your water bill is well, let's just say I pay my water bill now. We've all learned lessons about it. But no, yeah, there are all sorts of things that seem I don't want to give examples right now without exposing myself as clearly not character. But okay, an example that everyone freaks out about when they're on a plane is a lot of countries, to enter them, they require you to write down the full address, street, etc. of the hotel that you're staying in. They say on the form, to enter their country, legally you need to fill this out. However, what they do with all the pieces of paper where everyone writes their hotel is they just put it in a big, they don't use it for anything. It's just trying to convert. And so what I just do at this point is instead of finding the street address, which is terrifying, you have to get some internet when you're on a plane and you have to write it down, because that's when you get the landing forms. Just write down the city hotel. And again, this is potentially fraudulent level advice. So I don't, your advice may vary, blah 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 blah, but I've been ignoring that problem, and no one's ever been like, are you really staying there? It's no, and if they do, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's here it is if you want to see it for sure. But it hasn't come to an issue yet, and when it does, I'll let you know. There are all sorts of things you can just ignore. and they'll go away. What hit me there, by the way? So yeah, we're going to hope that the iron farm works now. We did go away from it for a little bit, and I now have enough iron to trade for the... Oh, gosh. Flaming slimes are so much worse than regular slimes, somehow. Oh, please get out of the way. Oh, please get out of my way also. Is he trapped in the... He's not trapped in the boat. Also, doesn't that... Okay, please, stop. I'm here for one sapling. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna run away. Come back. What is a water bill, says Eamon Berrick. Well, y'all see, a water bill is what y'all gotta pay if you wanna have water. Cause you see, there's this crazy stuff that comes from the taps. And apparently it costs money. It actually, most of the money in like water bills aren't even, it's not water, it's most of the money isn't water, it's why do today what you can do tomorrow? See, I think that if there was something you knew had to be done, and you knew it had to be done, like, it makes sense to do it now. Always get things done first. However, a lot of things just don't need to be done. People are just very good at convincing you they do need to be done. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. Also, yeah, I really think I need to place that bed back. I think I just let people peer pressure me into removing one of the beds that the farm needs to survive, by the way. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Actually, let's see if we can kill my shepherd now. If there's a shepherd on this side, he needs to... I just can't reach him in particular, right? I could remove the blocks above and then try and punch him from above. Yeah, let's try that. But I wanna kill the shepherd. Is there two in there? There's two. So we just kill one of the shepherds. So there's like a pattern they're gonna jump up in. Oh, okay, I got the right guy by accident there. So now we're gonna target him. He bounces at a much more predictable rate than everyone else. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they're out. Oh, they're perfectly lined up together. Okay, no, they're out sync again. Okay, they bob up together. Oh, this is such a hard game with such ridiculously high stakes. Okay, he bounces up by himself at the end there. Yes, he's dead. So now there's one fewer villager to make up for the one fewer bed. My bed is now gone. There is now the right number of villagers to beds, I think. Which means, in the next minute, there should be a golem spawn. Maybe. Honestly, does any of this make sense? Let's be real, we know it doesn't. We know there is no one-to-one logic. But, yeah, no, you know, I think this is where we say, GG. We tried to make an Iron Golem farm again, but PSA, instant people are rarely lawyers. Almost never your lawyer. No, what I think this actually is. Can I give my meta-analysis of the whole, you can ignore most problems and they do go away? I think that there are two types of people in the world. People who try to deal with things that come their way, and people who try to avoid problems as far as they can. And as maybe sad as it is, or maybe this is like this is like time allocation. But all the issues that you ignore will be either, you know, can be taken care of by someone else, right? Like, you know, when you ever go somewhere and they're like, you need to fill this form before you do a thing. And then you get there and they're like, oh, you haven't filled in this form. Can I ask you a few questions? And it's so much easier to have them fill in the form, you know? It's like, oh, you were trying to convince me I needed to. And like, you know, it's actually being nice if I just, but, you know, on the other hand, I do like that I didn't have to fill in this form now, so. And sometimes, sometimes it's just like, you know, like making, so like, you can make other people's life easier by doing things, but in some cases, and in some cases you can not do that. Also, let's try and sleep here now. Yeah, let's sleep here. Oh wait, it worked. Wait, no, it didn't. I thought I saw that and I thought it was an Iron Golem. I was very happy for a brief second. So now all of the villagers have the right professions besides that shepherd. This shepherd is wrong. We could kill him later. We're gonna go to sleep. Pick a nice bed away from the villagers. Wow. I'm sorry, chat. And now, yesterday, enough of the villagers had... Oh, see, he's picking a new job. Oh, no, he's just... Maybe he unlinked from this bed or something. That is weird. It did sparkle when I slept in it. Maybe he didn't like that. Maybe I shouldn't have slept in their bed. Make a concrete farm. You know what? All my farms are very unstable, very unconcrete-like. Swing swong, shepherds are wrong. AFK overnight and see if it works. Yeah, that might be fun to like load up a copy of the world and test that. Put the cartography back in the stack with the others. The cartography was never in the stack with the others. But you know what? Honestly, what can it hurt at this stage? What can it hurt? Oh! Yes, I murdered a villager, and my iron golems have come back. What sense did it make? He did it... Minecraft, but the logic isn't there. Except that's just Minecraft, I guess. So yeah, again, everyone who gave advice about how it was, ooh, the beds were wrong, and a villager was you can't sleep in the villager's beds or iron golems won't spawn. Where did I sleep last night? And who is this spawning right here, friends? I think you'll find it's a golem, even though I slept in his bed. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it and come back now, because I want to make sure it still works. I'm going to wait till another golem spawned, just to be sure here. Put Hopper under the campfire. Yeah, no, that's a good idea too. Just in case it gets... Oh no, I've already got a Hopper. Unless you mean like... Yeah, if I place one directly under two. But the whole point of this is that the cats flow better into this when... We can place a Hopper under that campfire. Oh no, that campfire is literally on bedrock, right? Yeah, 1, 2... Yeah, that's on bedrock. Sadly. I guess if we raise everything up by a block. Because I do want to be able to pick these up. I guess if I could have some... Chat, how do I get all of this string to go into hoppers? I'm not even sure. It was working that whole time. It just takes time between spawns to butter shop. That is, it is true that there is a time between spawns, but it was happening every 30 seconds for a very consistent time period, and then not. See, same here. Okay, so we're back to working. We've got an iron golem in. For now, that's good enough for me. We're just gonna leave him be. Okay, now we're gonna start making enchanted gear. Okay, this is the exciting bit. So, do you recall? You might recall. You may recall how I have this. If you up the tick speed, then you get more spawns. Now that's a pro tip right there. If you just alter the tick speed, everything happens faster. Not incorrect. Okay, so my anvil is gonna go, I guess, near my house. No, the village is where I'm going to be doing all my enchanting, right? That's where I'm going to get my enchanted stuff. So I'll put it right here at the end. We could put it, like, in a building or something later. Yeah, for now, we'll just... Actually, let's put it, like, up here. Perfect. And now I can add enchantments to things. So, chat, what enchantment should we make first? Obviously, I have to buy some to get the real good stuff. But looking at my enchanted collection, efficiency 3... Depth Strider 2, Looting 2, and Unbreaking 3. Oh, Looting Sword. Oh, that's tempting. Can I make a toolsmith? Can I make a weaponsmith, chat? A weaponsmith is a grindstone. No, I can't. I might be able to make a grindstone once I get the whole thing working. Like, I don't assume we're going to be able to. So, we're going to make an iron sword that specifically has looting and unbreaking on. And that way, when we kill... Can you kill golems with looting on, by the way? But anyway, when we kill... next time we kill piglins, we're going to get so much more gold because of this. That is the plan. That is a good plan. Let's do it. I like that. Yeah, look at this. Look at this sword right here. It's going to be a It's silly to put it on there. But for now, looting 2 iron sword. Yes. I'll take it. I'll totally take it. So, yeah, okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking what we've done so far. Looked it up. Looting has no effect on golems. See, that's such a weird one, right? It makes sense, I guess, that they... No, actually, it doesn't make any sense why it doesn't. Besides not trying to encourage you. But not trying to encourage you isn't a valid reason to, you know... Let's not think about these things too hard. Do you like my inventory now, by the way? I feel like I've got a really cool set of stuff. honestly. Okay, now we're gonna have to sell enough things to the villagers to buy my way through the toolsmith. Okay, this is librarian. Oh my god! The librarian that exists in here has a mending book. What are the odds on that? Like, really, what are the odds? That seems insane to me. We can add mending to something. I guess we'll add mending to the looting 2 iron sword. And then we could just use it for everything. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's, you know, Minecraft. My luck today has been taking away non-stop. I'm glad it's finally giving me something. I'm glad after all of that taking, the game's like, okay, here you go. You can have this one. Okay, so we're gonna try and buy that as soon as we physically can. I would trade my iron away, but I'm not going that extreme on this. Instead, I'm just gonna sell as much wheat as I can and as many fish as I need to. Obviously, fish can drop mending books. Yeah, fishing for mending would have been the strategy before I had a villager. Now I've got villagers though. That's definitely the faster of the techniques. Yeah, I think we should sell carrots as well. We do have a second farmer, right? Yeah, the second farmer sells carrots. So rather than having to wheat our way everywhere, which is, it's, you know, a great way of living too. I think we're gonna do carrots. Carrots. All the way till my inventory's full, which, oh, you know, who am I kidding? My inventory's always full. Okay, let's go empty some slots. Let's make that happen. And then let's also, oh yeah, look at this. So, okay, this barrel right here is my one-time items. We'll throw rooted dirt in there. We'll throw the bucket of pufferfish, even though it's not really quite right for that. We have too many things. We have a pumpkin that we're gonna sell, so that's fine. We've got a chest and ladder and slabs and whatnot. In fact, let's place, because we have chests over here. This chest is obviously gonna need an expansion to a double. And so now we can start placing. This is my wood chest, in case you're curious. We've got lots of wood. Let's just throw it in there. Easy stuff. Okay, that now frees up a lot of space that we kind of needed to free up, so that we can go and we can get the emeralds we need to make this sword permanent. You can't cure piglins, I tried myself. I think it's so sad you can't cure a piglin. Like, I know, obviously there's no mechanic for it, but it'd be so cool if that was a thing. Because honestly, and in fact, it would only matter for this particular world. I guess not even curing them, because I guess it would make sense to be able to do it in the overworld. But I wish that when pigs were struck by lightning, they became piglins, and then you had 30 seconds to bath with them. You know, if you're watching Mojang, that's a feature I'd like to request. Honestly, I think I'd like to make a whole video about, like, things Mojang could do to make Superflat better. Because obviously there's all the angles of, like, well, they could make the feature more fun. Like, it's clear, based on looking at people's worlds, that, you know, there's a lot of potential in there. But, yeah, I don't know. Mojang should do that, I'm not gonna lie, it's as comfort as music. Yeah, I think there's, like, obviously, again, we're talking about a niche of a niche of a niche world right here. But it's the sort of thing that also makes Minecraft a bit more interesting for regular players. Like, I hate when people request things for their community that make Minecraft worse than everyone else. Like, oh yeah, we need to have this redstone thing. No, that's fine. Also, I've been loving the series, man. It inspired me to make my own, which is driving me crazy, but it's a blast. Hobo. I'm not glad it's driving you crazy, but I'm glad you've been having a blast. That is the important thing. That is the fun thing. I'm glad it's been happening. Okay, we got ourselves a lot of carrots now. Which I also have to use for the pigs, I just realized. We still don't have anywhere near enough to get a healthy amount off when things go. That'd be a really cool video. Like, this is something which not many people put effort into. It could be a new challenge type. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if Mojang embraced it and we're like, oh, actually, yeah. You know, it's a fun challenge type you can play from in the game. So this guy is a farmer. He lives on his own, but he does buy my carrots, and that makes me happy. This guy's I need to get some fish from a thing. He's trying to get emeralds to lock the trade. Yeah, I probably could have done paper faster if I'd used my sugarcane, but I'm hoping this works just as well. Don't forget to bring a towel. The trade does change on villages that aren't locked in. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to lock it in. I'm going as fast as I can. And by that, I mean I'm getting a little distracted here and there. ASAP chat. As soon as is possible is what that stands for. We'll grab some pufferfish. Because let's be honest, what are we going to do with 28 pufferfish otherwise? In fact, what are we going to do with the entire stack? I keep going in half measures, but I could probably rush it even faster. Put sugarcane on sand, it grows faster. We've done the full loop of silly rumors now. Now, you know what? We don't even need gilded rumors to make this happen. Okay, so now we just sell all the pufferfish in the world. Please tell me that's enough to buy this mending book. Please don't tell me you've changed trades, buddy. No! Ah, you had it. He doesn't even have the works. How did you change so quickly? Minecraft, why did you give and then immediately take it? It's been like 5 minutes and he just... God. Minecraft! Not again! Oh, okay, I need to have more emeralds lying around. Just ready for that, right? To be fair, when I finish this... Oh, we got two zombie villagers. Did you hear that, by the way? I hear... Oh, God! Oh, no! Whoa, why? Oh, God! Oh, it's fine. It was only a shepherd. I didn't realize that I left this so exposed. How did they get here, though? Oh, I think there's like a block. How did they get? Oh, they probably... No. Where did they spawn? Maybe around... Yeah, one of these blocks which used to have sugarcane on. That's probably what it is. Oopsie. Okay, so we're having some issues, chat. It's fine. Everyone has issues at some point. Perfectly normal thing. It's been a bad day today in a lot of ways. But if we focus on the good, we can say it's been a good day in some ways too. And you know what? In no time at all. I need to get a book as well, by the way. I'll have loss protection. Yeah, every time we check him up, he's got a slightly different trade, which is, yeah, that's fine. He can do that if he wants to. I'm not gonna stop him. But yeah, now we're gonna make sure we have a book on us at all times. And that way we can just immediately... We need a lever. Where do I store my lever? I feel like whatever, not a problem. I definitely have some. Where'd you get torches from, Toy Cat? I traded with a fisherman for his campfires. And then using those campfires, I broke them until I got what I needed. I think we can now take the iron shovels and start combining them together. And just start using... Actually, we don't need iron shovels because we got this thing, huh? That's sad. Almost had a use for them, and then we didn't. But yeah, no, oh gosh, Minecraft, why do you be like this? Yeah, I think that... Oh no, I'm very heartbroken still. There is lever in here. It's just one of it. I knew that's why I came over here. Make a book. And now... Wait an update block. Don't question the update block, our fam, Snowman 2 million. It's gonna... Piercing free. So yeah, it almost seems like every time we open him up, he's decided on a different trade. I wonder what the actual schedule is for that. Oh well, not my issue. Not my issue. Where'd you get the update blocks from? The mangrove trees bugged out and started producing them. It'll probably feature in the next recap if you haven't seen it. If you want to watch it now, feel free to go back though. So yeah, just to confirm before we go today, I don't have my mending books, but as you can tell, the iron farm is very much alive, and it's maybe doing well. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is the iron farm doing well? I hope that you all enjoyed this live stream. I think I'd say it was the most frustrating stream in a while, but you know, after the last one, maybe not. I'm glad we got things working again though. I think that shows that we now understand the core mechanics well enough to fix it better than chat does, which is impressive because chat is a genius on these sorts of things, is what you would assume from the way chat talks. So, yep, all perfectly lines up. Gives me... Oh, actually, no, that didn't line. I think that is... Oh, it fell down there. That is a floor, huh? So, yeah, we're gonna as you can see, our golem farm works. And we are going to get a mending book. And we are going to be able to put it on our sword. Look at this, by the way, chat. We have a looting, unbreaking sword. It's an iron sword that we've had to enchant, which is very silly. But that's the world we live in, okay? We live in a world of enchanted iron swords. And I'm liking what we've done here a lot. I hope that you like it too. Next time, we're going to be... Okay, so either tomorrow or Saturday. Actually, not Saturday. Hey, my blade blew a tie, so I'm going to go on a rescue mission. Have a good night, everyone. Sorry to hear it, but, you know, perfect time because, wow, what's that? Is the stream over anyway? Yes, it is. So tomorrow, we're either going to be working on this area right here, mossifying it and making it so slimes don't spawn, or we're going to be working on that area waiting for a mending book. I'm leaning towards the second one, because putting mending on my, shovel, for example, too. Actually, combining enough shovels together to make an efficiency 5 shovel would be kind of fun. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to move on to tomorrow. I'm also looking forward to getting back to a mega project, and also we're getting close to the 256-day, milestone, which is our current goal. So yeah, lots of exciting things are happening. And just a reminder, every time we open up this villager, he might have what we want, or he might not. Honestly, you never know. It's very strange. But welcome to Minecraft. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I'm actually looking forward to the next one because there's no farms to fix. I'm not fixing the farm, even if it's broken. Everything's just going to be okay. And that's going to be great as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be good.